Fit.
Here we go.
All right, and we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Phantom Group. It's been a while since we've done a stream. It's Merlin here, and we did something a little different. As some of you guys might know, I and my friends have been into like tabletop RPGs for years now, and I actually managed to get some of my fellow YouTubers into trying out Pathfinder, which is the system I know best. And so I decided to run a game based around an anime, Berserk. I thought it would work pretty well. And we've done a couple games. They've gotten into this quest. And I'm going to let some of the guys tell you a little bit about their characters. First, guys, I guess we'll go left to right here, or one at a time, whatever. Introduce yourself, and then talk a little bit about your character, and maybe a little bit about the game thus far, what you guys have basically been doing from what you remember.
Who's going first?
Bonkai wants to go first. I can see it. Come on, explain.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yes,
All right,
Bonkai, tell them how great you are.
So yeah, this was Zoro told me about this idea during the Game of Thrones live stream. He told me that, oh, Merlin's doing his things. Pathfinder. Was like, what's Pathfinder? oh, D&D. I was like, Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, all right. So, I decided, what the hell? Let me join it. He told me the whole statistics. It was basically write stuff down, your class, your race, and so on and so forth, to get skill points and everything in between. And I was like, okay, so let's start it off. So far, I like it. It is pretty freaking amazing. And we like
right.
to be visual, thing, but it's still pretty freaking amazing. Right now, I'm a dark elf from a dark elven forest, and my character is named after a character from a show. Well, really, it's a character named out of a visual novel. That's
I
besides
didn't know that.
I
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a Fate Stay Night character.
Oh.
I see. Yeah, that's getting really popular. I didn't know Face Day Night had dark elves.
It gets explained later on. But yeah, Angra Manu, that's the name of my character. Dark Elf. Right now I'm on level 4. And 24, medium size. I'm 6 feet tall, 180 pounds, black hair, green eyes, the whole thing. And I'm a sorcerer. I could do spells and shit.
And you're great.
And magic missile.
And those D1, those 1 damage attacks, just all day.
Yeah.
Hey, but never fails.
It really doesn't. It's reliable magic missile.
That's true. All right. Who goes next? Nick. Nick. Your character, Renee.
Oh yes, Renee.
Okay, yes, okay. Well, basically, guys, I play as a character named Renee, the only female of the group. She's a woodland elf. Not trusting of humans or any other people around who she comes by. She's more based on respect. Character that is like, okay, you get respect when you earn respect. Basically.
Street, respect.
Yeah, streets.
Archer character, very trusting one of the people in the group. But we'll get into that a little bit later.
Okay, I save that.
Talk to him. When he explains it.
What's
The great man, man. But when Zoro got me, he was talking about, hey, you want to try to play some deity? I was like, okay, let me get into this. It's basically Pathfinder. There ain't too much difference between them. But I had some really good enjoyment to it, especially since how far you can think outside of the box and how you complete an objective, which we have done a whole bunch of crazy stuff, and stuff happens, and sometimes a person has to take an arrow through the back or whatever.
Oh, you mean you used to be able to send arrow into backs?
Fucking killed me. We could have killed Zod, and you had to fucking shoot me in the back. God damn it.
But who's the one who tried to do some acrobatic stuff and just fall on his face?
Well, I didn't kill you, did I? No, I didn't. All right, that's not neither here nor there. So.
Yeah, so that's how that is. So get ready for some anything interesting next year.
All right. Ricky, you there?
Alright. My turn?
Yep.
Alright, so, yeah, Zoro hit me up about this, and I have always wanted to try D&D. It's never been given an opportunity. The final nerd rite of passage. My character is Gaius. I actually only gotten to play in one game because of schedule conflicts, but
Hey, but you are the most important character, Ricky. You are. I'm glad you're here tonight.
My name is Gaius. I am a cleric. I am the group healer and supporter, and also I like to make snark remarks about the dumb wizard. Because he is kind of dumb and he doesn't know how to do shit.
The wizard has dice now, so he'll be fine.
Nice.
But as far as what my character's appearance looks like, I'm a robed cleric, gray robe, and the best way to describe myself is I look like Sam from Game of Thrones.
Sammy.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Samwise.
And I'm human. I'm just a regular human because looking at the stats, it fit what I want to do the best. And the reason why I chose Gaius is it just sounds like a cool mystic person name.
Very Roman. Gaius Julius, the cleric.
That is.
I was gonna say also word to the wise: don't trust orcs.
Oh.
George is not joining us today.
Well, if he did, we know it would be a completely different game. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
someone will be penetrated in one way or another.
Oh.
If George is in the game. All right, I guess that goes to me now. I got into this. Merlin kind of mentioned it on the Phantom group, and it's something that I never thought of really doing, mainly because I didn't really have anybody that was interested in really playing D&D like that. But I always thought, it looked fun, looked entertaining. I didn't know if I ever wanted to cross that nerd threshold, but I said, why not? Let's give it a chance, see how it is. And it's been a lot of fun. It really has. Like, just the way that you have to, think your way out of situations sometimes. The just amount of crazy shit that happens, just, out of your head, essentially. You're creating our own story. It's really fun. My character, I don't want to give away too much about him, but he's level 4. He's half human, that's what I'll say. He's half human. Don't know what the other half is quite yet. I haven't revealed it yet to the other characters. Got a bit of a past. I've been playing a little bit. I'm a monk, by the way. As appearance goes, I just basically wear what Akuma would wear essentially if he was taller and he was more black, or no, more like Sanosuke. What Sanosuke would wear from Kenshin. That little kind of overcoat that ties in with the symbol on the back. Black and a headband and stuff. I'm just a pretty standard looking monk with the beads and all that stuff. 6'4". My character likes to punch things and likes to also make fun of Bankai's character every chance he gets for being a dirty elf. So humans are apparently really racist in this. So yeah, I don't know if anyone said this, but this campaign that we're doing actually takes place in the Berserk world. So we've run into a bunch of different apostles and other things that we've had to kill, and it's been super entertaining and fun to be part of this so far. Takes place, I think, before the Berserk series happened.
It's about 100 years before the eclipse, actually.
Okay, 100 years before the eclipse. So we're just testing out this insane, fucked up world, and it's really awesome to be part of it. That's pretty much all I need to say. Thanks to Merlin for getting me into this, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys liked it. Basically, it does take place in the Berserk world, and generally these guys have just kind of been summoned. They're all well-known warriors / mercenaries, kinda. They were summoned by this one lord to investigate the destruction of this one town, possibly because there were all these crops being grown there, but nobody was able to communicate between the forests. They went in, they found out there were some dark magic, some undead, and then they revealed that some enemies of Midland, a rogue Lord of Tudor, actually might be in league with some dark magician, and they're kidnapping women, and their main mission now is to find out what's going on, and now they're deep in Tudor territory in Valgod's kingdom. Boris Valgod, who's kind of this rogue lord, and right now, the most recent game, they snuck around at night and found a back entrance into the manor, basically into the main castle area, and they went into this cave where they encountered some undead things, and now they've kind of just recovered from battle, and there's a ladder which might lead upwards somewhere. They're not really sure yet, and that's pretty much where they left off. So on that note, let's get started with today's game.
Okay.
All right.
I lost all my notes, by the way. I have no notes. I have my page, but I have no notes. Just letting you know.
That's okay, actually. I've been keeping track here. I've got a couple pages left up, so I have the general information for things, but just to give you guys a refresher, you're still in the cavern of the old mine, and you believe that you're directly below Valgood's castle area. You see the ladder, which goes up into the ground. Other than that, there's just some carcasses and old mining equipment, and that's pretty much where you guys left off.
All right, so we just killed that snake thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what do we see ahead of us?
All right, everybody, roll me perception checks.
Okay.
Oh, my character's name is Zenyu, by the way. I don't think I said that. It's for anybody out there that reads Feng Shenji, it's a bit of a cross between two characters.
I got a 19 total.
9 plus... what's a 20?
20. All right.
I got a 17.
17. You guys all pretty much see this, it looks like. All right. To the far edge of the cavern, actually, on the north side, we'll say, it looks like there is a steel ladder which seems to go up into the darkness, and it looks like it's kind of reflecting the very dim light that's in the cavern, so it's almost illuminating everything. It seems kind of strange.
All right, let's. Who wants to go first? Who wants to lead the way? Fine, I'll fucking lead the way. I'll make someone else to be the sacrificial pawn. But I'll be the sacrificial pawn. I don't care. All right, I'll go. I got a high C.
Okay.
I'll go.
Got the fist of fury.
All right. You walk closer to the ladder. And, okay, you're up closer to it. It seems to kind of be, like, kind of reflecting the light, sort of like almost has this weird sparkle to it. It looks like it's actually been pretty well maintained, considering how abandoned this mine appears to be.
Okay. So that's just the one way, is the ladder? There's nothing else around it, or
Doesn't appear to be.
other paths? All right. I guess since I'm in the front, I'll stealth, just to, like, be safe.
Okay.
I'll go into stealth, okay. That's 23.
23. Okay. Write that down somewhere.
Okay, I'll write it down. I have a new page, a new notes page, which I'll lose. All right.
You're the only one rolling up ahead.
Well, I'm the one first, so I mean you guys can follow, but I'm gonna like just take a look. I'm gonna go up the ladder.
All right, so you're going to attempt to climb the ladder?
Can I inspect the ladder? I mean, it seems a little weird that it would be all shiny.
Sure. How do you inspect the ladder? What exactly do you do?
Look at it. And I'm like, ladder. Is it like a magical thing?
It doesn't appear to be magical.
I just want to like, just now without touching it, just inspect to see if I notice anything.
All right. Roll me knowledge engineering.
Oh God. Okay, it's not a bad roll. That's just a 15. I don't have any bonuses. 15.
All right. Well, this is pretty basic knowledge, but you know that sometimes at old mines, when they're being inspected, they're basically cleaned, they're modified so that they're purified, so you won't get diseases and whatnot as you touch the ladder. It looks like this one has been recently polished, so it might be a little bit slippery to climb up.
I'm gonna fall my ass, aren't I? All right, I'll carefully climb the ladder best I can, knowing this information. So, can I do it?
All right. You attempt to climb the ladder?
Yeah.
All right. Roll me an acrobatics check.
Nice. Acrobatics. Where the fuck is that? Oh, it's 21.
All right. You successfully climb up the ladder.
Yes. Ladders
All right.
fear me.
All right. Who's next?
Oh, that's right. Everyone else has to go.
Yeah.
That's the best part of this.
If I need to roll
so-
acrobatics check, I'll
Who's
go
gonna
ahead.
fuck up?
You go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. If I need to roll an acrobatics check is also.
Yep.
All right.
Unless you have some other means of getting up there.
I got a 16.
Bankai took levitate. He could have flew up there. No.
I don't want to be.
You gotta take the cool spells.
All right, Nick. You got a 16.
Yeah.
All right. You successfully start climbing the ladder behind Zenyu.
Oh, good.
You get that nice view of your comrades,
It's a
rear
very
end.
toned ass.
A very toned
very
ass.
toned ass. I'm just saying.
Because how high is your charisma again, Zora? How high is your
My charisma is an 18. So
Oh, the ass is fine.
and that's a beautiful.
Well, he didn't. He didn't. Hey, you never got the title "Earn the Ass Master" for
Oh,
nothing.
he's the anal slayer. That's right.
All right, people may be confused. My character has a tendency to attack people in the
No,
ass.
well, wait for it. Just don't even wait.
Okay. Well,
I'm
they'll
sure
see. They'll know. They'll see.
They'll figure it out. Yeah, who's next? Two of
I
them are
guess
on the ladder.
Um,
All right, Bonkai.
I have. Let's see. I put a little points in acrobatics, so that's. I got a 10. Oh,
You sure?
yeah, it's a full roll.
Yes.
All right, you got a 10. All right, you lose the grip on the ladder and you fall. And I'm going to roll the dice now. Take 1 point of damage. You fall hard on your ass.
Fucking sorcerer, man. You do nothing right.
All right. I'll say after that you're able to successfully get up there.
All right.
Just keep having him fall, please.
Who's
Just
next?
kill himself on the ladder trying to get
All right,
up.
I guess me. I don't have anything in acrobatics, so I roll a d20, right?
Yeah, that's right. And then whatever your dexterity mod is.
All right, 11.
All right, gotta roll that dice. Oh, you fall on your butt. Take 3 points of damage.
3.
Yep.
He only has like 7 health.
He falls on his
I know,
butt
right?
hard.
I almost kills you.
All right, and then you're able to get up on the ladder.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shoot. All right, so you guys are climbing up the ladder, and you're in pure darkness at the moment. Now, Xenu, you're up on the front. Eventually, actually, as you're going up, roll me a perception check.
Okay. I have low light vision. I don't know if that helps.
It'll probably help a little bit.
That's a 17 plus, you said perception?
Mhm.
It's a 28.
All right, you were able to see the ceiling so you don't bump your head into it, and you
Good.
feel what looks like a trap door, and you feel a knob.
Oh, okay. I'm not really. Can I disarm it? What's it? I mean, I don't know if I'm the best to do this. Maybe I'm the best to do this. Maybe Nick's character would be best disarming traps. I feel like his character would be best at that.
All right, well, since he's below you, how exactly is he going to get up there to disarm the trap?
I'll wait for him.
All right, so
And I'll
okay.
tell him when he gets up on the ladder, like, there's a trap here, and you probably would be best to disarm it.
All right, after
Do I know the nature of the trap, or?
you don't even know if it's a trap. You just sense that it's a door. So-
I thought you said trap behind the door.
well, it's a trap door, as in it opens up. I did not say that it was a trap door.
Trap. Yeah, I got it.
Now, come on, Zora. Would I blatantly tell you if it's a trap? Come on, I'm not that
That's
nice.
a surprise. I rolled a 28, so I don't know. But
no, but based upon what you can see, it looks like it's just a door.
a trap door. As like stick my head in, see where it goes. Maybe I don't know.
All right, so you're gonna say you open the door?
Oh no, actually, that's not a good idea. No, I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay.
Not until everyone gets up.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
after a few minutes of climbing, everybody is basically right next to each other on the ladder, and all right. Now
I
let's
have a
see.
feeling if I touch that trap door, Indiana Jones situation is gonna happen. Where the rock's gonna fall down, and we're gonna start running.
All right. Well, I think Ricky, you're in the back, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Now you're at the bottom of this line, and all of a sudden you stop moving. What does your character do?
Asks what's going on.
There's this trap door. I don't want to touch it because I feel like something bad will happen if we deal with it. So I'm all for going around it.
Can we detect the trap? That's what I would say.
Hmm.
Yeah, can we check for traps?
All right. I believe someone has that skill, right?
It's just a skill check, right? Or no?
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Well, you got a 28 on your perception roll, right?
Right.
It does not seem like there's any traps indicated there.
Okay.
Nothing seems out of ordinary.
Okay. So can we just like move around this trapdoor just to be safe, or do you have to go through it?
Basically, you are along a wall, and you're about 100 feet up now. There's the ceiling, which is dirt, and there's a door.
Oh,
So
we
There's only one way. There's only one way.
you are literally on a ladder suspended in the air with one door above you and nothing but just walls and dirt and open space below you. That's all it is.
All right, let's go. We're going.
So much fear.
I'm terrified right now.
All right, well, okay, how exactly do you open the door?
Fuck me. Slowly.
Okay, you slowly open the door.
Yeah, just peek in a little bit, see what's going on.
All right, now you open up, and as you're looking around, you see that you're actually in the grounds behind the walls in the main castle area. So it looks like you're in a grassed area, and that's all you can see right now because most of your vision is cut off because of the door you have above your head.
We're not inside of the walls.
You are just inside the walls. You're on the castle grounds.
Okay. Huh. So are we like in a really open area? Like if we all come out, are we gonna be spotted?
Well, you can see you're directly in front of you. It looks like there's a line of bushes, shrubs, and trees that kind of form a little wall, as far as you can tell. That's directly in front of you, at least.
Okay. I relay that information to them, and I'll try making. I guess I'll look around again to see if there's any guards or whatever.
All right, you're looking around, and you see one guard in the distance walking down a cobbled path. He does not appear to notice you. He walks behind the bushes, and you kind of miss him from view then. You hear him whistling in the distance.
Okay. So he's not walking towards me. He's walking kind of like that way.
He's walking like this way, like about 100 yards away.
Okay. So I think it's a good time to I'll signal to get up. Let's go. I'll make my way for the cover of bushes that you said.
All right. Now, as you guys get out among the bushes, you can kind of see, with a little more description here, you are definitely in the castle grounds. The wall is directly behind you. The gate looks like it's a little bit to your left. It seems like it's pretty quiet outside, relatively dark. Ahead of you, there's a line of bushes, and you can kind of see there's a couple cobblestone paths, one that leads directly to the main mansion, and you think you can hear slight footsteps in the darkness, occasional whispering, some laughter, and you also smell a strong scent of food.
So there's only the straight path that goes right to the front door?
No. There's a main path that goes along, but you can see that it looks like there's a couple winding ones, like for people to walk around, for the nobles to discuss things. There's a couple garden areas. There's a wide, diverse path, actually.
I don't want to walk up to the front gates and just start doing that. We should probably go see if there's a back entrance.
Well, if you follow along the line of bushes, it does go to the side, but I mean, I don't know how far down you want to go into the darkness.
That's pretty ominous.
What do you guys think? We're gonna deal with someone more dangerous than guards over there.
Right, but I'm just saying that there's 200. From what I remember last week, there's 200 plus soldiers that the guy has in the castle. So are we just gonna walk up to them?
200. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, you were here last week. Yeah, there's 200 guards in that castle, or something like that.
So,
At least.
At least. You don't want to walk up to the front gate and be like, "Hey guys."
I mean, let's say this.
Or maybe you do.
200
No, I really don't.
Does appear. Hey, I could dip. I got the skateboarders.
Hey, that's noble. Just leave.
Sure you would. Leave my fine ass behind.
All right. So do you want to follow along the bushes to see if you can find a side entrance or a back entrance to the mansion?
I think that's the best, because then we're not even necessarily looking for the main part of the castle. That's where the king is. We're looking for this man in gray, right? So
Possibly.
So he wouldn't be in the main part of the castle, or if he is, he wouldn't be where the king would be. So yeah, I think the side is the best bet.
All right. So you guys follow along the bushes. You can tell that beyond the bushes there is one cobblestone path, and it looks like it's pretty dark. There's not too much going along. Now, as you're walking by, though, you hear somebody call out, "What is it, boy? What? See something? Get it!" And you hear something panting running towards you. And
I'm stealth, but I'll jump into the bushes.
Okay, you're jumping into the bushes.
Oh,
all right.
I guess. Shit. What do I do? What do I do?
Well, it's okay. It's okay because it crit failed on its perception check.
Okay.
Okay, and now are you guys jumping into the bushes as well?
I guess so.
Okay. So
Well,
you guys jump on the bushes. This does not see you, but you see a little dog trotting along, kind of hanging around for a little bit.
Okay.
And then you hear somebody whistling. Get back here, boy! And then the dog darts off. And that was in the direction you were walking.
Well, there's a dog there. Should we go back? I mean, maybe we
Can we
can.
just take out? Can we just take out the one guard with the dog?
Is it just one guard?
How big
You,
is the
you
dog?
only you only heard one voice.
we don't even know if it's a guard. That's what I was about to say.
All right.
Can't like Nick?
Stealth and
Isn't he like an
take a
archer?
look.
One at a time.
Oh, sorry, Nick. Rick, what do you say?
Isn't Nick like an archer?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
All right, snipe him.
Yeah, let's see how many enemies there are first. Let's see how many enemies there are. There might be more. We only heard one guy.
Yeah, that's true.
I like peek around the corners to see how many people I see before we do this.
All right, so you move forward a little bit and roll me a perception check.
All right.
Weird.
That's a 23.
All right. Directly ahead, actually, it looks like there was some kind of gathering on the left side of the castle, kind of in this slight opening around a little pond. There's a little fountain. There's a couple people asleep. Looks like they're nobles. You can see glasses. Looks like they passed out drunk or something. Some kind of revelry just occurred. There is one guard. He has a small pack of dogs with him. He's the only one that seems to be awake. He's preoccupied kind of feeding the dogs at the moment.
Are the dogs in cages?
No. They're kind of on leashes on a pole, and they seem to be very hungry. Very, very ominously hungry.
That,
If it causes commotion, the dogs might bark, setting off an alarm or whatever. You know. How many dogs are there?
There are 3.
well, it's,
We could probably take them out, right? They're dogs. They can't be that tough.
Well, in Pathfinder time, these rounds are very quick, so if you can do it quick enough, maybe you won't attract any attention. I don't know.
I mean, I got a crossbow. We could try do something from range. Try to take them out.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys got to try and snipe the
There's 3
man.
dogs, one guy, right?
Correct.
All right. Since Nick's the best archer, you go for the guy, and the rest of us will go for the dogs. I guess they're tied up, so they
I
should
can
be.
put the dogs to sleep.
Whoa. First he got to release the dogs. So why not just all go for the guy first?
True, but if the dogs see the guy get killed, they might start barking and cause attention to themselves.
Yeah.
Is it an area where you think they're gonna cause attention?
It looks like it's a little off to the side. It's a bit secluded. You know that there are more people on the main entrance, but the rest of the area looks like it's pretty quiet here. It's a little off to the side, and there's the thick wall of the mansion, so it's blocking most sound,
All right.
probably.
Well, in that case, let's just go for the guy. Let's kill the guy.
All right, so who's going to try and shoot him?
I think we all have crossbows, right?
Y'all want to try and shoot him? All right.
Nick, do you have a crossbow? I mean, not Rick. Do you have a crossbow?
I have a crossbow.
All right. Well, if you all got crossbows, let's just go for it all at the same time. And we all I think it's the best way. Shoot it all at the same time.
All right. Everybody then, roll me to shoot him. Remember to put your dex mods into your attacks.
That's right. Fuck. That's crossbow plus 6.
Okay, I will.
Let's roll.
That's
You don't have to
11.
roll attack bonus.
All right. Give them to me one at a time when you're done.
11.
All right. He's the first one to fire. You miss him. The arrow goes near his foot. He looks up, kind of confused, like, what was that? Okay, who's the second person?
18, me.
You hit. Roll damage.
Yeah, sorry, I rolled a 5.
That's
Road.
the right? D4?
D20, yep. Masterful D20.
D4?
Alright.
No, D10 is the damage. D10
Oh, right.
Yep.
plus
Yep.
dexterity.
Heavy crossbow. Yep. Add it in. Oh, yeah.
A 3
Alright, we gotta.
plus
we gotta.
3. That's a 5.
All right. You do 5 points of damage to him. It goes into his arm. He screams. It does not appear to kill him. He's now cutting the dogs loose and sending them towards you.
We did fire all at the same time, though.
Oh, all right. All right.
I did make sure to say that we fired
Okay, you
simultaneously.
did say that. You did say that. All right. Who's next?
Alright, I'll go next. I rolled a 16.
Dogs.
Roll to 16.
Yeah, 16.
Oh, okay. You hit. Roll damage.
Roll damage.
See.
Damage again is
The D10.
D20.
The D10.
D10.
And
Yeah.
add in the
Plus your
dex.
Plus
Add
your
that dex
dex.
mod. Oh yeah, that sweet dex mod. Caress
Four.
that bow. Four?
Four.
Four total. All right. This
Four
one.
total? Wait, how's that only 4 total damage?
Did you roll like a 1 or
I don't
something?
have. My next spot is 0.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That's right, because you're. Yeah, correct. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, yeah.
That
All
makes
right.
sense.
So, all right. Well, you shoot a bolt that goes into his leg. He screams. Still alive though. Okay.
Go.
Nick, I guess you go next, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 17.
Okay, you hit. Roll damage and pray.
Because y'all saying D10, ain't mine, because my bow is D8.
Well, we got a heavy crossbow that we picked up.
Oh, yeah,
along the way.
okay.
You did too, so.
I did too, but I ain't really used it. But yeah.
Wants to keep one he's used to.
But I mean, I'm using my longbow, so that's how that is.
Right.
I got a 12.
You just miss, sir.
No, it's damage. Damage.
Damage.
12 damage? Damage.
Yeah, I had a 17.
No. All right. He goes down. However,
Oh.
as he goes down, the dogs start barking.
Okay.
What do you do?
How about
I'm gonna use my horn of fog to like make a mist around the area,
Okay.
Alright. Do that.
just to obscure us, just in case someone shows up.
Yep.
And should we kill these damn dogs, or should we let them bark?
Let's let him sleep.
You can put them to sleep.
Yeah, well, as
Oh, so humane. All right, cast that spell.
Go.
Yeah, I think it's level 1. Let me see.
There's 3 dogs though.
I mean, puts 4 HD of creatures into magical slumber.
I'm pretty sure that's a will save.
Yeah, let me just make sure. Goes this. Will negates.
Yep. All right, so that's against your skill level. That's 13. That's what they have to roll. So let's see how they do. Okay, let them roll for it. And they got a 7, so they are asleep.
Nice. Well done.
All right. For that combat, everybody. Oh, hold on. I have to actually pull out the calculator for this one because it's a weird number.
Experience.
Experience. Dang it.
That went a lot better than I thought it would.
Me too.
I put them to sleep.
Now it was
Bonka.
more humane. Good job, Wonka. Good job.
And more humane, you're right.
Yeah,
I was like, murder them, murder them.
Murder those fucking dogs. Okay, everybody gets 202 experience points. That was a weird number.
202.
Yep.
Yep.
And Bankai, for thinking a little more humanely, surprised me. You get 5 extra experience points for that too. I like that. Good. All right. So amazingly, somehow, you killed this guy and put the dogs to sleep without the 3 or 4 nobles, noticing they're still fast asleep. Fast asleep.
Fantastic. First thing I do is loot the body, of course, of this dog handler guy.
Of course.
You
Got
know,
Of course. All right. Well, let's see. He has a masterwork light crossbow with 20 bolts, masterwork longsword, masterwork scale mail, buckler, and he has about 10 pieces of gold on him, and a bag of what looks like some kind of dog treats.
Wow. I don't need the long sword or the bow or the mail. So who wants the mail, the masterwork mail? Who wears chainmail or armor in our group? Does anybody here wear armor?
I mean, I wear armor, but
It's a
Oh, sorry.
It's a +5 longsword and a +4 light crossbow. So
Jesus. I mean, Nick, you probably want the crossbow, right? Because you're the archery guy.
no, not really.
It's better than what you have now.
Yeah.
It's a +4 crossbow, man.
I
I mean, if you don't want it, I'll be happy to take it.
I think,
Huh?
I think I'll take the male. I'll take the male.
The male. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
I don't use swords, so I don't really need it.
I'll take the
So
long.
I'll take it to sell it. Nick can have it. He's a ranger. He can use it. So you take the sword. I'll take the crossbow. Fuck it.
All right.
Okay, so he says a +4 longsword.
+4.
All right. Is that better than the heavy crossbow I have? It was like a +3, I think. Right?
Better to hit. Maybe not as much on damage, but one more to hit.
What is the damage?
It's a D8 actually.
Oh, okay. So it's...
And the longsword is a D6, is it?
So
The longsword is a D6.
Longsword's D8, right?
Longsword is D8.
Hey.
Crits on 19s and 20s.
All right.
I'll just take it and I'll probably sell it.
All right. Just like everything else, you got like this long list of things you're gonna sell.
I know, because I need some gold. I'm a poor monk.
All right. Now, like I said, this little scene around this fountain appears to be, pretty quiet and peaceful now. There's just darkness forward. There is, looks like a little bit of light in the distance. There's some movements towards what would be, I guess, the backyard of the manor. And everybody roll me perception.
I rolled at 19. I got a 19.
19. I think I heard 22.
Am I rolling again?
Plus 11 perception.
Nice. Perception.
I'm sorry. What am I rolling again?
Perception, sir.
Perception. Yeah, because it's D20 with the perception. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
I have 15.
All right. So you can't quite hear this.
I got 24.
All right. You are the one that hears this the clearly. Okay. You hear this. You're listening and you hear this rather well. There's whispers on the wind. It seems like two guards are kind of joking and laughing. They're sort of communing about something. And this is what they say. Oh, man, that feast was absolutely delightful. Wouldn't you agree, my friend? It was fantastic. Soon the invasion shall begin. The sacrifice, yes. Yes, the sacrifice is there soon. We're going to be beginning it at dawn. All those young maidens will be slaughtered, and Boris will finally get the power he needs from the Grey Man, and we can end our dealings with that strange wizard and begin conquering the glory of our land and all of Truder, all of Midland. The entire world shall be ours. Yes! For Boris Falgood! And they just kind of go off into the distance.
So where were those guys talking?
Those guys were directly ahead of you, kind of at the edge of the wall where the back of the manor would be. In the backyard.
Is that also a secluded part of the...
You can only see like one edge of where the bushes are, like the wall of bushes kind of on your left, and it kind of meets a back wall. So it looks clear from like the 10 feet of it you can see, but there's a whole giant back of the mansion that you don't know about.
Wait. We need to grab those guys. We need to interrogate.
I was about to say that, like, we need to interrogate them. I was about to say that. That's a good idea.
All right. You're the monk. You got the muscles. Go do that.
All right. You guys are
Yeah.
going to move forward to engage those two guards?
Let's think first, though. Let's think. I'm all about punching people. You know, I love punching people.
Oh, yeah.
But
Especially in certain areas.
No, you like
yeah,
using
I mean, they're walking away from me, so their butts are clearly like vulnerable. But I have to hold myself back a bit. Is there a spell banka you can do maybe that could put them in a trance or another kind of similar?
That's that.
He's got the rope.
Hypnotism? Yeah, hypnotism. Fascinates 2d4 HD of creatures.
Creatures.
That.
Don't you have to look at them to do it?
Humans count.
Let me look it up and find out, because usually.
Because I think I'm not sure if that'll work on a person though.
Yeah,
Because it does say
it says
for this.
creature, so I don't know if it's the same.
Yeah, but I'd look it up quick just to be sure.
I mean, I can try to sneak up behind one of the guys and grapple him or try to knock him out.
Mhm.
But then again, I used it on that one guy last time.
But there's two of them,
Yeah,
right?
rope.
There's two that you can.
So I don't know.
There's two I can see.
I
If
can
I
include them
if I
on
take a better
screen.
look, can I see any more?
Well, you'd have to walk up to the corner and look on the other side.
How dangerous would it be to walk to that corner?
I don't know.
Well, I'm pretty well stealth. I'm 23, so unless I have to make a new roll, so I'm gonna take that walk. I'm gonna take that risk.
All right, so you're going up a little above everyone else. You get to the edge, and how exactly do you look or listen?
Uh, okay. Well, I'm gonna be a little creative here. Okay, I'm gonna take like one of my. All right, I'm gonna take like my sai, and it's got like a metal handle. I'm gonna like try to see if I can like do a little mirror look.
Oh, all right.
If I can like do one of those. Maybe it's not like wide enough to get a good view.
All right. So
I'll just
no, no,
sneak
no,
around.
no, no. That's
Well,
fine. That's fine. No. Okay, you try to do that. All right. You see about 10 feet away from you, there's two guys who are kind of laughing and talking, and just beyond them, you see two other guys kind of sitting against the wall.
That's where we need to go, right? That area is like the back of the castle.
Well, there are no entrances on the side. It was just all brick.
So we have to probably deal with these guys anyway. So I'll go back and I'll tell them. We can try to go for another surprise attack. We have to go this way anyways. Probably better than going through the front door. We just got to make sure that they don't escape and try to give away our
Location.
location exactly. So we could try this combo that we had back in the village, where we go in for a sneak attack while they're blinded by the mist.
And how you took out those ogres, those innocent ogres.
Oh yeah, that's over.
I was thinking like when we took out the guy that turned into a to the was it bird?
The Birdman.
Bird guy.
Oh,
Me
the
and my
Birdman.
combo.
Yeah.
We should do the combo again.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. I remember Boghair was trying to get him with the rope.
Mm-hmm.
That was because we were in the house. That was choking him.
All right, so it's actually a good idea.
I was thinking going in
He
disguise.
has obscuring mist, Bonk. I'll do the fog.
Let me see. I'm trying to remember where it is.
I think it's level 1.
Yeah, I think so.
Now that you have 6 level 1 stats.
Yeah, it is. It's level
There
1.
and-
It's level 1. I'll do experience.
All right, I will do my horn of fog.
All right.
Have a
So
courtyard.
there's the Horn of Mist. That whole area in front of you, and their general area is now filled with fog. They're saying, "What the hell is that? They didn't predict fog this morning."
All right. So now I point to Nick and Rick. I say, we're at the same time. You guys shoot the crossbow, and I'll go get them, and I'll fight, and I'll attack them while you're shooting. So through the fog, I'm gonna try to sneak a little bit, and then as they're shooting their crossbow shots, I'm gonna try to like knock one out.
All right. So you move forward, and this guy's gonna try and roll perception and see if he can see it through the fog, which I doubt he will, cause well, I don't know about that, cause you got it. No, he doesn't see you, Zoro. The guy you're trying to sneak up on.
Okay, good. All right, and if you want to, Bunka, you can attack while I'm sneaking up on them, so we hopefully get not have any of them run away or something. That's okay with you guys. Is that a good plan? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just trying to wing it here.
Wing it.
Alright. I'm rolling right now.
All right. While they're rolling, I'm doing my attack on the guy on non-lethal damage. Try to like sneak up on him and try to like
I rolled an 18.
All right.
knock him
So-
across the head.
All
I
right.
rolled a
Now,
22.
all right. Everybody, hold on one sec. We'll do Zoro first since he's trying to hit the guy. I'll say that's an automatic hit. You're going to try and do what exactly to him? Just knock him out?
Knock him out across the head. Just poof.
All right. So roll me some damage then.
All right. This is unarmed strike. No elemental, just regular damage. I probably should have, but whatever. Is this the 8? Hold on a second. I'm trying to find my D8 here. There it is. That's 5 plus 4, 9 damage.
All right. You managed to knock him out with non-lethal damage.
Sweet.
All right.
I'm gonna try
Now.
to sneak over to another guy afterwards.
All right. Now, give me you guys arrows again. What were your attacks?
I had a 22.
All right. You hit your guy. Roll me damage.
Nice.
I have an 8.
8. All right. It hits him. but he is still up, and he is very much aware of something going on. All right, and I think who else shot one?
I did. I got a rolling damage still. I rolled a 18.
All right,
And
you hit your guy. Roll me damage.
10.
Oh, all right. Does quite a bit of damage to him. Pierces his chest, but he still appears to be alive.
What?
Bonk, I do something.
Yep.
Well,
And
I was going to do shotgun grasp.
okay. On
So
the
when I
fourth
throw,
one.
I roll a d6, right?
Yep.
Got a 2. That do something.
All right. Well, you do some damage to your guy, but he is also aware of something going on.
2 damage, like, oh.
Ow! And he also notices, arrows going into his buddies next to him. It's like, what? Bob, you there?
No, Bob.
No.
Sorry, Bob.
Bob.
Looks like you knocked out Bob.
Oh.
Soldier Bob. All right. Well, they are aware of you now. Everybody, roll me initiative.
All right, that went pretty well. Natural 20. Boom.
Boom.
I rolled a 16, so that's 19.
As well got 19.
Total, it's
Renee, what'd you get?
I had a 19.
19. And Gaius, what'd you get?
27 total.
Ooh. Okay. Well, let's see how well if they do. Well, they got like a 10, so great. I guess they're not
You
going
with your
first.
initiative on your fucking enemies, man. It's
Yeah,
always
they-
bad.
Well, that's true. But I've been using very low level guys too, so keep that in mind.
That's just a good point.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Let's see here. They got 10. All right. Well, guys, you go first. There's the one guy that's unconscious. The other guys are injured, but they're all looking relatively healthy otherwise.
Who goes first?
Rick.
Oh.
What I gotta do?
You beat my 27 initiative?
I did?
Oh, wait, Rick. Oh, maybe I misheard you. What'd you get for your initiative?
Initiative?
Mm-hmm. Oh. I
16.
misheard. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Dan, you go first.
Yeah, I rolled natural 20. I'm like, damn, Rick. Didn't know your initiative was so good. All right. So I guess I'll try to go towards the enemy that's closest to the castle, so that they don't like run past me.
All right. So you want to go to the guy that's actually standing pretty close to the back entrance.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna ignite my hand with. You know what? I'll use poison damage. I don't know. I haven't used that in a while. And I'll do elemental assault. And for the first guy, this is lethal damage. The other guy that's non-lethal, I want to save him. This is lethal. That is a. What the hell is it? 14 plus. Damages. I forget. Give me a second.
It's been a
Okay,
while.
so that's 7. That's 18. 18.
18 to hit?
Yeah, 18 to hit.
All right. Well, of course, take careful note of what I say. You just hit.
Okay, that's high AC. I see. All right. So that is 6 total. Well, 6 first, and then the d6 afterwards. So say 5 poison damage, so 11 total damage.
All right. Well, the poison seems to turn him green, and he goes down.
Brutal. Now, would it be possible to go to make my movement to another guy and attack my second attack?
Oh, they're all pretty close to each other, so you can attack the guy
Fury
right before
Blow?
him.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, so second guy.
Kenshiro stuff.
That's a natural 20.
Oh!
Natural 20.
All right, roll that damage.
I'm not cheating, guys. All right, I play legit. No cheating.
I'm glad you do. Some people don't.
So how do I do this? I roll Do I do double both die or just the? Do I have the poison?
It's just one attack, so yeah, just do the one.
Right, but I get the poison too, so.
Oh, you add the poison in afterwards. That's separate.
Okay. So that would be 16 total damage before the poison. So, oh, actually no, it's 16 total damage and then 2 poison damage, so 18.
All right. Before this guy really even has time to react and see you, you literally punch straight through him, lift him up, and send him flying, and he goes down.
All right, I'm gonna use 1 key point to unleash my anal slayer feral instincts.
Oh
Anal
God.
slayer, feral instinct. Go for the last guy. I gotta do it. I Kakashi.
It's his
1,000
trademark.
years of death. I swoop around, just get ready, and then right up, poison up the butt. Poison right up the butt.
1,000 years of
Third
pain.
attack.
That's unfortunate.
Right up the pooper. That is. Oh, it's a 19.
Oh.
Plus, it's a hit.
Okay, hits. Roll damage.
Christ, man, these rolls today, yo. Couldn't roll shit last one. Alright, that is 8 damage plus 2 poison, so 10 total damage on that guy.
You have just enough that you not only pierce the anus, your arm goes all the way up.
Oh my god!
Up to the elbow?
You actually clutch whatever you find in there. You rip it out. The guy just kind of stands there shocked, and then dies. And because one gentleman, Bob, as you know him, is unconscious, you hear this faint sound in your minds for some reason. Da 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 da. All right, let me give you guys your XP. All right, everybody gets 400 experience points.
Yay.
100. You're all halfway there. I'm halfway to level 2.
Shouldn't have wasted my key point, but that was too much. I had to do it, man. I had to get the anus. I'm sorry.
I'm halfway to level 2.
You said 400?
400.
Nice. Level 2.
I'm at 1,200 right now.
So that's okay. At 1,100.
All right.
So
What do you guys do next?
I imagine we should probably. Someone should interrogate the guy, and somebody should hide the bodies. I imagine, right?
The guy
to
who's
talk.
conscious.
The guy.
No, you're not. You're not talking to him. You're not talking. You're not good with the talking, Renee. All right.
What?
You say some weird shit, all right, and it gets you in trouble. You hide the bodies, all right, Renee.
Renee and the Dumb Wizard hide the bodies.
Oh.
So don't sleep.
All right. I turn to guys. I'm like, I'll be the bad cop. You be the good cop. All right.
All right.
We're doing this.
I'll say you guys kind of go back into the
water on his face.
The bushes along the back, and you hide the bodies. While you're working on that, he splashes water in Soldier Bob's face.
Also loot the bodies.
Yeah. Actually, before the interrogation begins, on these guys, you actually find the same stuff you found on the last people. All the exact same stuff.
Shit, I'll just take this time I'll take the sword then.
All right, longsword.
Yeah.
And remember, and actually, if you want to divide it, then you find about 10 gold for each of you as well.
I forgot about that. Yeah. So it's 4 of us, so that would be.
And dog chow, if you're interested.
Dog chow?
10 gold divided by 4. Yeah, that's math. It's like 2 point something.
No. You get 10 points each, sir. 10 points each.
Oh, each. Thank you for making it easy.
No problem.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I guess I'll just take the sword or whatever. Seems like a pretty useful sword.
You could throw it at somebody.
I could. Or sell it. You know?
Or sell it for money.
Got that infinite bag. Gotta use it.
You got your infinite bag of holding, which is pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
You can put your other fellow party members in there when they can't make it. It's pretty cool.
It's true.
Bag of holding.
All right, sword and 10 more gold. All right, so yeah, I guess we'll start interrogating him. You ready, Nick? Rick. I see it keeps saying Nick. Rick.
Yeah.
Ready to go? All right.
All right.
I'll be the bad cop.
What?
Where is she? Where me?
Where were the other drugs going? I don't know. I don't know anything about the Falcon. I swear to you. Who are you?
All right. All right, so I
Swear to
start
me.
getting in this guy's face, talking to him, asking him questions about the location of these prisoners, these kids, and the what's going on tomorrow, and what all that stuff.
Well, you obviously aren't from around here, are you?
Don't laugh.
Oh, oh. Well, yeah. Our lord, the valiant Boris Valgood. Yes, he has been working with the Grey Wizard, and well, we've been spending months gathering all the fair maidens from this land, and they're going to be used for a massive sacrifice tomorrow in order to achieve some grand spell in which, well, we don't know the details, but we believe that Valgood's going to gain the power he needs to raise the army to devastate the entire world, and we, the Valgood clan of the Purple Rhino Knights, will be the greatest army in all of history.
Yeah, I'm sure you will be, buddy.
So-
where's this gray guy?
The gray guy? Oh, he should be somewhere in the castle. I'd imagine he's conferring in one of those chambers, working on some ancient spell. We don't really confer with him. He's a very disturbing fellow. I don't like being around him. He makes me feel cold and. Yeah, we not talk about him. Or his friends, the strange woman and the other man, the warlord.
Do you see that guy's asshole ripped out of his body?
Yes, that was my buddy Phil.
Yeah. Do you want to end up like Phil? I'm very skilled at ripping out. I'm really skilled at ripping out assholes. You'd be surprised.
Well, it's obvious that you're very skilled at ripping out assholes. We could use men like you in our army. Would you like to join the Purple Rhino Knights? I'm sure Valgood
Smack
would
him again.
accept you.
Oh my god.
Oh!
4 times.
Oh, okay. He's like
Okay,
missing some
right.
teeth and his nose is bloody now. Oh.
All right.
Tell me.
Hold me back, Rick. Hold me back.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Good sir.
Yes, holy man.
I'm gonna cool off for a second.
I understand the situation you're in right now.
Oh, I
The only
understand.
reason why my friend here doesn't rip your asshole out is because you have information that we believe you might have that can help us. So
all
tell
right.
us, where if you don't know nothing about the Grey One, where are the sacrifices being held at in the castle?
Well, I fear you, but I fear the Gray Man and his cohorts even more. I think one of you should roll me Intimidate and one of you roll me Diplomacy checks.
All right. Since I was like doing the intimidate, I'll do
Actually, my
that.
diplomacy is pretty damn good.
Yep. So
That's good.
give me
That's
those,
good.
guys.
Intimidate's pretty good.
My diplomacy. All right, so diplomacy.
That's a 25. What's 7 plus? 25.
Eight.
Yeah, 25.
And my modifier is
I hurt my hand on that.
roll a d20, right?
Yep, D20.
Yeah.
All right, 15. So 19.
All right. Well, he feels like he really wants to tell you something, and then when the monk gives him a horrible glare, you guys detect a slight smell. Okay, reminiscent of feces.
Okay.
And then he says, I'll tell you whatever you want to know, holy man. Please, just keep the monk away from me, please. I beg you." So please, tell me what information do you need? What information do you need?
All right. Where are the sacrifices being held at, sir?
Well, from what I remember, in the manor, if you approach quietly, there is a side door on the right. It'll take you down a long staircase that'll take you to the dungeons. That's where they're being held. And this would be the best time to go because everyone's pretty much sleeping after the revelries. But they'll get up in the morning and the ceremonies will begin. So you only have about 6 hours or so.
Hmm.
Okay. That was quite helpful, sir. I appreciate your assistance. I really do.
Oh, thank you.
And you're sure
I go real close to him, like face to face.
there's nothing else you can explain to us about the Grey One? Anything else
Real
you
close.
know?
I go real close, like real close. Like, better tell the boy.
I don't really know much about the Grey One, but I do know that he shouldn't be in the dungeons right now. He typically sticks to his quarters, but he is traveling with a strange warlord and another woman, and they usually are with him. But I don't know where they would be, unfortunately.
Okay. All right.
Where are his quarters?
You know what, Zoro? I think that's all he. I think that's all he knows. I think.
The quarters. I
Yeah.
think they're on the second floor, just probably a little below the noble families, near up on the end of the hallway near Valgood's chamber. So you'd have to go upstairs. That would be on the left. There'd be a brief staircase, but I wouldn't deal with him. I I don't think you'd want to do that.
All right.
Okay, final question. Why should we keep you alive?
Oh,
I honestly think maybe.
Because I am a man of honor, and you have to understand that up until this point, I've had no choice, no other choice in my life but to join the Purple Rhino Knights. Before this, I was poor. I had no other way to feed my family.
Insight check on that shit.
A
I
sense
think
motive.
lying.
A sense motive.
A sense motive. Yeah, I'm thinking about 5e. Yes, sense motive. Right, that's it. I got a good one on this. That's my best stat right there. 24.
He doesn't appear to be telling the whole truth.
oh,
I take one of his fingers and I'm like, really, really like this. Like, hold on, say like, really should have lied to me. And I snap his one of his fingers.
Ah, please.
I'll be right back.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I lied. I just wanted to join the army to get women, but that was when I was younger. Okay. I'm sorry. I just want to live. Please, I will leave this land. I will reform. I'll become a monk like you or a cleric. I'll do something good with my life. Please, I beg of you. Beg of you.
I look over to the other two. Because Rick's gone at the moment, so I'm looking at Nick and Bankai. I look at them, like, what should we do?
Oh, you want my opinion?
I think he's hiding something, and I think he needs to tell us because there's something definitely going on here, and he ain't telling everything.
Is he telling? Is he right? Are you hiding something from me? You know, you got a lot more fingers to use.
I'm not hiding anything. I just want to leave. I swear.
Okay. You gonna trust me in faith with this one?
All right, I'll leave it to you, Renee.
All right. I roll an intimidation on the guard. Let's see if he's hiding anything. And I got a 17.
All right. Look. I swear, I didn't want to tell you this because I'm afraid it would come back to me. But there is someone down there in the dungeons that would be incredibly powerful, disturbing enough for you to deal with. Okay? And he's our high commander. He's one of our best soldiers. Okay? But do any of you know the name of John Hillman of the Two Blades?
Oh.
John,
Everybody roll me knowledge, history, or nobility.
I actually got a really awesome plan.
I got a 5.
You don't know shit, Nick.
No.
Got
I
a
have
9.
2.
A 9.
Don't know anything either.
22.
Okay.
Oh, Bankai.
You know?
Knowledge.
Okay. He's knowledgeable. Okay, you've heard of this guy before. Now, he is a member of the Purple Rhino Knights with, he was apparently actually working under Valgood's father before Valgood was even born, and he was mutilated for his failure by Valgood's father, and he was eventually taken in and conditioned to be one of his greatest soldiers, and he is known as the Hillman of the Two Blades because he is one of the few soldiers that fights with two blades.
Oh, I got a really interesting plan. See, there is actually a way for you to live yet, friend. Do you want to hear this?
I suppose so.
Are you sure you suppose so, or do you really want to hear this one chance that you have to live?
All right. I want to hear my one chance, sir. Please give it to me.
Okay. Now.
You want my anus?
No, I don't want your anus.
Okay.
First, you got to clean yourself up. That's one.
Okay.
Second thing we do. You lead us down into these dungeons, posing as prisoners. And you lead us to this dungeon area where we're faking like we've been captured by you. You lead us there without any problems. Would that, do you usually lead people down there? Would they be suspicious of that activity if you did that?
I might have to come up with some story if I encounter one of my superiors, but I might be able to think of something. We like to round people up once in a while, prisoners and whatnot, criminals.
Right, and they would go to the same place where you're holding the other people, right?
Maybe not the exact same chamber, but the same dungeon area downstairs, yes.
Right, we just need you to get us close. Is there a lot of guards down there?
There only needs to be one guard. That's the Hillman.
As long as you get us to that guard.
You know what I was thinking? This would be on the safe side. You want me to roll as a disguise?
No, I would say we should maybe like have you in the armor. The
Well,
armor that the guys we just killed.
if I make some, yes, use their armor. Actually, they should fit you all.
I was wondering because I thought I'd use a disguise skill.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, I think that maybe two people disguised as or pretending to be like under lock would work best. Maybe me and Angra here or Angra here pretend like we're prisoners
Yeah.
because we can do things without any armor or weapons. So.
Right.
And then we have Renee and Rick's character, Gaius,
Guys.
maybe dressed up in the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's wearing the scale mail anyway, right? He's wearing the armor that he got from the last fight. So he's dressed up. He's got to put the helmet on or whatever, disguise him, and then you do all the talking, saying you found these guys outside the gates, found us outside the gates, you take us down, and we cause havoc. And if you don't betray us, maybe we'll let you live. But keep in mind, if you do betray us, you won't just die. You will die in the most painful way that I can imagine. Believe me, I have a very vivid imagination.
I'm sure you do, sir.
Yes,
May I ask for just one minor caveat to this plan of yours?
Fine.
If we run into the Gray Man or one of his cohorts and he discovers us, I can flee, because either way I'd be dead otherwise.
Do you fear this gray man more than you fear us?
Absolutely. You could take my life. He could take
How
mine.
about this? If we don't run into the gray man going into the dungeon area, you take us to him after we free the prisoners.
I think if you free the prisoners, you should try to get as far away from here as possible.
Well, is that you speaking or the DM speaking?
Yes. Yes.
Is there a way I can charm this guy to get off the dungeon?
I mean, eventually we're gonna have to fight this guy because we need to free the girl, right?
I'm sure we can put some persuasion into him to make him not.
One fight at a time. We can free the prisoners now and then come back for the wizard
We are
later.
not fighting.
Yeah.
What was that?
We are not fighting Stranger.
You're not?
All right, then we'll just
We're not
focus on freeing the prisoners this time.
Everybody, just give me general knowledge checks.
Look. Compared to the Great Man, our wizard is a dumbass. We need a better wizard. If we're gonna-
Damn.
Hey, man,
Okay.
those dogs asleep when you guys wanted to kill them.
Well, we're gonna have to go and get into one fight with this Captain Commander guy, this John Hillman guy.
Yeah, that's the guy. I think we can
Well,
play out.
he might be a beast, so we might not have like the energy left to fight again afterwards. So
We should just
let's focus on freeing the prisoners for now, and then
bring the prisoners.
one step at a time.
Yeah.
All right. Does that sound good with you, guard?
I'm willing to go forth with this plan if you wish. Yes, sir.
What's your name, guard?
My name is Robert.
Robert.
I sense a bright future for you, Robert. Reform your ways, and you can make it out of this.
I hope so. I hope you make it out of this.
Yeah. Not if you betray me.
Don't worry, we got trump cards just in case shit goes down.
All right. But if I'm willing to get up now, I suggest you give me a minute to clean myself up.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Watch out.
Get behind me, and I'll do all the talking.
All right, so Rick, while you were gone, we decided it would be best if me and Bankai pose as prisoners, and you, Nick, and this person pose as guards that are taking us to the dungeons, so we can get through without any people finding us out. And then once we get to the dungeons, there's only one guard there. We start fighting. Does that sound good to you?
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
All right. He kind of slowly opens up this big door, and he kind of beckons you inside and starts to kind of walk with this confident swagger. And you guys get in, and it looks like it's lit fairly well. It's actually, the main hallway appears to be abandoned. You see this long red carpet. It's actually got all these embroidered symbols. It looks like there's some primarily horses, rhinos, obviously. You see along the walls there's about dozens and dozens of large matte paintings of various battles, conflicts. Looks like members of Valgood's family. You see that there are a couple different chambers. Looks like there's a kitchen on your left. Looks like there's a library, from what you can see. And a little further on, you see looks like one guard standing on one side adjacent to the hallway. There's another doorway with another guard standing by, and they appear to just kind of be staring ahead, looking into each other's eyes and not speaking. And that appears to be the only people in the hallway.
Okay.
Okay, Rob walks forward, and he goes to the right. Greetings, Varys. I have some prisoners here. I found these people stealing. I figured we could get them before the judge. Maybe Valgood or one of his subordinates could take a look into it in the morning. I know that we have the festival to consider, but at the very least, they could be another sacrifice, perhaps. And he's going to
Fuck you and fuck your festival.
going to no. Do you say that? Do you say that? You say that?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. All right. Okay. Varys kind of says there, how dare you speak that way? Keep your prisoner in line. Why isn't he muffled? He has to speak his case. You know how these things are. Everybody, actually, no. Azora, roll me your pick, diplomacy or intimidate.
Either are good. That is a natural 20.
All right. The soldier looked like he was about to move forward. He was about to move forward to, looks like he was going to try and bump you with his axe, but he decides to take a step back and says, just get going. Just move out of sight.
Yeah.
Nothing this irregular. Okay, you guys move down, and it's a very narrow, winding stairway. It's all stone. You guys are walking for like a good 10 minutes, and eventually find yourself in a much darker, dimmer hallway, and it appears to be a long tunnel with just bars on either side. And you don't see anybody else there. And Bob just kind of looks around nervously.
Okay, so no one's around us?
Not at the moment, no. Not it appears.
Bob, where are you taking us, Bob? We're almost there?
We have to go all the way down there. They're being kept in the grand cell.
Okay, Bob, so from here on out, we only have that one guard, right?
As far as I know.
Let's hope.
I ain't like it.
All right.
Let's hope that you know, Bob.
All right, he continues down. And after a while, you guys do come to what looks like the end of the hallway, and you hear like this distant crying. Looks like there's a lot of people whispering. It seems like they're mostly young female voices. And at the end of the hallway, sitting kind of in between them, looks like this man who's just kind of sitting staring into space. He's got these two torches lit up behind him on the wall. He's got these cross guards of these two blades on his hilt there, and he appears to have a very, very thick purple hide armor, and there is a face of rhino armor with a long horn protruding from the chest, as well as a giant rhino-shaped helmet on top of him. You can't even see his eyes, but they appear to almost be glowing from the distance. He stands up as he sees you approaching. What do you want me to do?
Don't say anything.
What do you want me to do?
Just
Tell
get
him you
us
have-
close. Get us close.
Get us close. Tell him,
Get ready to cast.
guess what?
That's up to you, friend.
Wait, I still think we got a better approach to this.
Nick and Rick are there. They still have their weapons, so they can do whatever they want.
Hey, I'm thinking, why don't we just go this approach? How about we make the guy leave the premises? That way,
He's
no
probably
blood.
got some good loot on him. I'd rather kick his ass.
That's a good
I
idea.
want to fight something.
That's not a good idea.
If I get the hit, I can miss it one. Hey, I can miss it one turn.
It's a 4v1, and Bob can help, right, Bob?
It only takes one hit.
I don't want to fight if I.
Whether you help or not, you better not run. That's all I'm saying, Bob.
Well, it's no fun to run, right?
Not if you're running.
Oh.
All right. Just remember, your asshole. Like, rip it out. All right, and we make our way towards him.
Okay.
And I said, just present me to the guard.
uh, John, Commander Hillman, I have some new prisoners here. We have I don't know if you've met Lieutenant asshole. Ralph, Lieutenant Ralph, son of Raphael. He recently signed up. I wanted to introduce him to the legendary John Hillman of the Two Blades. Oh, uh, hello.
Are you presenting me or?
He's
I'm
kind
supposed
of
to be a
asking.
prisoner. I'm supposed to be a prisoner. So I'm like, pretend like I'm tied up. Like Nick and Rick
Yeah.
are other guards.
Is the cell next to this one available? I know it's close. And Hillman stands up. You can hear the clanking of his armor as he does. It seems like there's this massive force of muscle behind it. It's highly irregular for you to be coming here at this hour. I suspect something is amiss. I'm going to
Stunning
roll
strike.
a perception check.
I stunning strike him.
All right,
Right off
you
the
stunning
bat.
strike. Okay, all right. Roll damage. I'll let you have this one. I'll let you
All
have
right,
this one.
nice. Uh, with the
Well,
fire.
he's gonna start a fight.
Yeah.
With fire. I want him to feel hot inside that suit. That is a 7 plus 4. It's 11 damage. Plus he has to make a save. Let me read. He's got to or he's stunned. Okay, so how it works is DC 10 plus my character level plus my wisdom, so that would be an 18 he would have to make.
Well,
to
let me see. Let him roll here.
It's hold up. It's it's what kind of save is it? It's a fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
So it's 7 damage plus.
Well, he got a 21.
He'll be good then. So 13 damage anyway on the first attack. And
13.
I'll go for another one, I guess. Another attack. Might as well.
No, I'm not that nice. Everybody, roll me initiative.
Like I said,
Fair enough. I thought if I got a stun off, that would be a good way to start, but I failed.
All right,
So I guess.
I got a 16.
All right, so
Anybody want to go with mine?
I have.
hold on. All right, guys, you got a 16. All right, Zen.
Oh, 26.
All
You have to
right.
understand, Joe Jonas. George Hayes played with us. Oh, not Joe Jonas. Who said that? Oh, yeah, you did say that. Yeah, George Hayes played with us before, so he knows. He knows.
Yeah, I cut off his head in one match.
Yeah, he had some interesting parties he attended apparently.
George Hayes fucked the fairy. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, while Nick watched.
Well, Nick watched and kind of did like a little grind and behind him. That was the funniest shit ever, man. That was great.
Hey, remember when you knocked his ass out? Oh yeah.
All right, Angra, what you got?
Oh, it was I think a 19.
All right, and Renee?
19.
Oh, sweet. All right, let's see what he gets. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Natural 20.
Great.
All right. Well, since you attempted to stun him, he's going to lift out one of his swords, and he's going to strike you with it.
That's right. His twin swords. That's right.
And what's your AC?
19.
Well, he got 18 natural, so
Ooh.
you know what that means.
Means I'm gonna die.
Oh, I don't know.
You gotta survive if it didn't hit it.
All right, let's see here.
As long as I can stay alive, you can't run past me, so I should be okay.
Hey, like I said, if you want me to use it,
Just do as much damage as you can while I tank. That's all. That's why I want to attack him first, because I want to get in his face. So if he runs past me, I hit him a bunch of times.
All right, rolled pretty high damage actually. So take 12 points.
Ooh.
Wow.
Now, who is standing next to Zen actually? Who's the closest? Who is with him?
I don't think anyone close to me. Like, didn't the guard present me forward first, so I can...
Oh yeah, I guess so. He'll hit Rob. Okay.
Rob, no.
With his second attack. All right.
Rob, no.
Fair enough. All right, and 17 plus actually, he barely misses Bob somehow. He got one below his AC. All right. Well, he had 2 attacks, but that was his turn. So that means it is Zen's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna healing potion. I have 3 more of the greater healings, so I use one of the greater healings. So that's 2 now. Greater healings, potions. So what is that? How many? What do I got to roll for that?
That was 4d6. No, 3d8. 3d8.
Okay. Okay. 1, 8, 7. Okay, so that's good. I'm back to full health. Ready? And I will. Guess I can't punch twice. Then I can only attack once, right? How does that work? Potion.
With the potion, yeah, that counts as an action. So.
All right, so I'll just attack, I guess, once.
All right.
That's 24 to hit.
And you do hit.
Okay, cool. And once again, fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
I still have 3 rounds of that. Let's see. All right. That is a 6 plus 4, 10. 10 plus 4, so that's 14. 4 fire damage.
Okay.
And then I'll use a key point and punch him again, because fuck this guy. And I roll a natural 1.
Attack of opportunity.
Yep.
All right. He just glares at you like, you foolish amateur.
Yeah.
And what's your AC again?
It's 19.
And he got an 18 total. That just barely misses you.
Yes.
You literally feel the blade as it just kind of barely graces across your skin, and the force behind it is like this huge gust of wind, almost as air is pushed forward. You're like, whoa, a lot of meat behind that armor right there. A lot of meat.
Close, yeah. So okay, so
All right.
For my turn, I'll just do one last key point spend to increase my AC by 4.
Good idea.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's what it does. I get all these fucking papers. Yeah, I get plus 4 AC for 1 round, so that's good enough. 1 round.
All right. And let's see. Next, that would mean Anger. You go next.
All right, so I'm pretty close to this guy, right?
Yeah, you're about 20 feet from him.
Now, if I use the crossbow, that would still do damage even though he's got armor?
Oh my God, you have magic though.
This is the thing.
You're a magician. You're a magician.
No, Bankai. Just remember, you really would have a lot of difficulty. You'd have to take a penalty for that because you have 2 guys. You've got Zen and the guard Rob, literally right in front of him.
And he's probably got a really high armor class.
Right.
So a spell that hits is probably better. I don't want to tell you.
I'll do shocking grasp.
Okay.
I rolled D6, right?
Uh-huh.
3.
Why don't you use your good spells?
He wants to save
You
him
got so
for.
many new good ones.
He's afraid of all the other stuff that's coming.
Oh, I see.
That's what it is. He's saving it.
I'm waiting for that fireball attack, man. That shit was cool. Not the fireball. What was it
I only
called?
got 3 level 2s, so...
Yeah, but this is the boss, man.
All right. Renee, your turn.
Okay, how close am I from this guy?
You're about the same as Bankai. I'll say about 15 feet.
Ugh, that ain't good.
Yeah.
I'll take a step back.
Okay.
And I'll use one of my abilities called Rapid Shot.
Okay.
Basically, I fire 2 shots with my highest modifier, which of course is my dex.
Mm-hmm.
But my attack roll for both of them is -2.
Oh, because you're firing rapidly. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck. You got to try and do it that style. Pew, pew.
All right, let's see what I got for the first roll. Damn, I got a fucking 7.
Well, I will say that it does go straight past Zen's head and kind of clinks on the guy's armor.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to penetrate it.
Second shot. Oh, sweet. Got a 25.
You hit. Roll damage.
All right. I got a 10.
All right. Put that dex in, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me put that in there. Okay, you guys aren't doing too bad. And let's see here. Oh, yes, Gaius. It is now your turn.
Alright. Since everyone's okay health-wise, I'm
Yeah,
going to
I
go
fully
ahead.
healed up my potion, so I'm good.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself first.
Okay.
Gotta protect myself first. Before I take
Smart.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
Nope.
I just
Just
automatically
you,
give it
you
to
just do the spell.
All right, so I'm gonna use that.
Nice.
All right.
All right, that's cool. That's your action. So, oh, well, we can go back to the top. Now, once again, since he's kind of right next to you, Zen, he
Dang
actually
it.
decides to do something a little different, though.
Oh.
He decides to kind of just hold his swords out, and he kind of lunges forward you with his chest and attempts to impale you with the rhino horn on his chest.
Interesting.
All
Okay.
right. So, you can roll for it. And he misses you. You got a 12.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's now your turn.
It's at armor class 23. Thank God. All right. So, yeah, I'm just gonna punch the shit out of him. Two attacks. That is a 19 plus. Yeah, that'll probably hit. It's like 26 or something. And then I have 2 more turns with the fire, so I'll use fire again.
Mm-hmm.
That is 8 plus 4, 12 damage.
Ooh.
Plus
Ooh.
the fire, 3, so 15 damage.
Dang. All right.
Yes. I got rolled an 8 out of 8. So
Nice. All right. Very good. Second
blow-
attack. Oh.
Three blows, man. The monks, man.
Yeah, I got you.
That one's not going to hit. That's like a 10 to hit.
Yeah, it misses.
Okay, so I'll use another key points. I think I have 3 left after this. AC plus 4, man. I didn't want to be the tank, all right? I didn't choose the tank life. The tank life chose me. It's just I have to do it. All right, so yeah, on my turn on that note.
All right. Well, after that, it is now Angra's turn yet again.
All right. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do level 2. I've had enough of this bullshit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was looking at this spell Shatter, but all it is it's just sound. So it really wouldn't.
Well, I'll look it up. It might do sound damage.
It's just sound damage, really.
That's fine. Sound damage is still damage. Think of it like, Banshee.
Says its duration is instantaneous. Creates a loud ringing noise that breaks brittle non-magical objects. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna use Flaming Sphere.
Okay.
Yes.
I have to
Bring out the big
roll-
guns.
There you go.
D6.
All right, so you form the little. You pull
3D6.
the 3d6. You form that little ball of fire, kind of like a Yamcha spirit ball, and you just go.
Oh God, don't be Yamcha. Well, it fits
well.
with
I
the
mean,
Dongo.
honestly, man. We'll see how well he does to
It
disprove
kind of
that
fits
theory.
with Angra, though. Let's be honest.
Oh.
Did I roll this 3 times?
Because you're always dying.
No. You
Angra is the Yamcha.
No.
I think about it.
No, the thing is this, Bankai. He has to like do a reflex save against it.
Right.
So see if he misses it, and then if it hits, you roll the 3d6 for damage.
Oh, okay.
That's a good spell. Love that.
So
Flame
I
Sphere.
rolled the D20 first, then.
Oh no, it's a spell. You cast it, and I have to do a reflex save.
Oh, okay. So
So I cast it, and he got a 5, so he will take whatever the damage is.
okay.
Nice.
You roll D60. 4.
You roll 3 of them.
3
Oh,
D6.
3 of it.
Yep. Roll it 3 times. Yep.
So 4, 5,
Yeah.
1.
Oh.
Well, it's not bad though. All right. He's not looking
More
to.
than the most you've ever done in one turn, I think.
Yeah, I think that's correct. All right, Renee. He's not looking too good. This Hillman, this Rhino guy, Rhino Knight.
Yeah, okay, how close is from me?
He's actually a little bit closer now because he won't jump forward trying to impale Renee. Zen, trying to impale Zen with his horn.
Okay, I'll use this ability. I'll use point blank shot. I get a +1 of bonus on attack and damage.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
So I got a 17.
You miss,
A lot of armor, man.
but it is now turn of Gaius.
Alright, so continuing on the protection, I can do it more than once, right?
Is the protection one that gives you resistance to like range attacks, like arrows and stuff?
No, this one,
Shield of Faith, I believe, is something you can just cast the one time for the day. Pretty
Okay.
sure.
Oh,
All right.
I'm sure you can do something else though.
yeah, a lot of cool stuff.
What I should do. I will cast Guidance on Zen.
Nice.
What does that do?
It gives you guidance, +1 attack roll, saving throw, or skill check.
Awesome. That's good. Thank you, sir.
All right, sweet. Back to the top. It is Owen's turn, and he decides to try and hit you twice again, Zen.
Sure.
All right, attack of opportunity.
Are you serious? Roll the 1. All right. I'll take it. That is a 19 hit.
All right. Is
That
that
it?
total? Total?
Yeah, total 19.
Miss. But just barely.
Okay, so I'm all right. It's a
All
lot
right,
to high. Yeah.
and let's see, a second attack. It's only like a 13. That's going to miss you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, moving on. It's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna. How damaged is he?
His armor's cracked. He seems to be bleeding a lot. He's staggering a bit. He's not doing too well. Heavy breathing.
Okay. So I'm gonna take out the quarterstaff. Actually, no, I'm gonna punch him again. Why not? All right. So the first attack, I'm gonna try to go for like a kick or something. I don't know.
Okay.
That's not gonna hit. That's like a 17.
Miss.
Yeah. All right. Second attack is a natural 1. Jesus. So well too.
Well, 16. Does that hit you?
No.
Okay, misses you.
Even with my bonus, even without my bonus, it shouldn't hit me.
All right.
Okay, so I have 2 key points left. He's about to die. I'll just use a key point attack again. Why not?
All right.
That is not gonna hit. Fuck. That's 10. Yeah. Another 17.
Bing, bing,
All right.
bing.
End of my turn. I'll cast my last key point.
I'm just basically what's happening right now is your swords are just clinging against each other. He's
my
like
fists
parrying
are just
everything.
hitting the armor. Like ow.
Ow, ow.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Okay, I'm just gonna do my last key point to like increase my defense again.
Okay. And all right, next that would be Angra. He's not looking too good.
He's not
Magic missile.
I only have 2 second level spells left, so I'm gonna still save those.
After this fight, we're leaving. Just letting you know.
What? Oh,
Kill him with a magic missile.
I can't summon anything because it's a cramped space, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cramped. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that because I don't wanna.
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
He like my guy hits him with a magic missile. He falls over. Ooh.
Can't go wrong with the magic missile. You get 2 missiles at level 3.
That's right. At level 20, you could do like 20 or something. I don't know.
Jesus, man, that's a lot of missiles.
No, I mean literally. I remember somebody got really high up. They just literally had like a handful of just
Let
just.
me do scorching rays.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, you went Scorching Ray. Nice. That's 46.
Yeah, that's 4d6.
Oh, snap.
Bring out the big guns. I like
Now, Scorching Ray, is that actually like a line of fire?
It's like
Because I
it's
forget.
like a spear, but it's a spray of fire.
Okay, because if
it.
it's
When I read the spell, like when I was helping Bankai level up, it said that the ball was a line. It didn't say that the ray was a line.
okay, because the ray might be a cone, which means you might hit.
No, there's not like a radius on the ray.
Okay, all right. So it's just kind of like he gets
Ball,
the damage.
Ball's a straight line, like everything in a line gets hit, but not the
Yeah.
ray.
Okay.
So actually, I should have probably got hit by the ball last turn then, probably, right?
No, because the ball is, like I said, it's something he can control.
Oh, okay. All right. But the ray, from what I've read, I mean, we can read it again because I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still a noob at this, but
Yeah, I'll have to look it up at some point, but that's fine. If it's
Okay.
wrong, we'll correct it. Learning.
all right.
All right, so I guess reflex save on that guy, and got a 5, so no.
Nice.
Takes full damage.
Yeah, so
46.
4d6.
Roll.
Yes. Now, Rick, he's a beast now, man.
Hey,
First
there you go.
roll, is a 2. The second one, a 2.
Don't even give me any more, because
Oh.
his armor sizzles and melts around him, and he kind of falls down in a slump against the wall. But you
Nice.
don't hear any music.
Oh no.
Now, you know what? You don't even have to roll a perception check on this. But as you were fighting him, Zen, you noticed there was like something on his pocket of his pants there, kind of dangling on a chain. You kind of recognize it as being like this green egg. It looks like it's got a face, and you hear this deep, bellowing voice come from the corpse, and he says, "You fools! You think that I would have become the greatest swordsman without sacrificing something? I am one of the hands of the gods." And as the armor melts around him, it seems to almost fuse with his body, and the glowing face of the rhino seems to just merge and form into his head. And so you're fighting a much larger man
So
with a giant rhino head,
God
and you
damn.
recognize it is, in fact, another apostle. And he appears to be in excellent health again.
Oh boy, I wasted all my key points. Oh god.
Hey.
My key points.
Hey, I still got that sword, man. That's all I gotta say. I just have to get it hit.
That's
Renee should use
true.
All right.
I mean, I'd rather fight this guy legitimately, though, unless we're dying, and then you use the sword by all means.
But here, it's a gamble though. I have to get a hit point.
If
All
you
right.
if you miss and you're up close, he can attack you, so it's dangerous.
All right. You know what? Since this is technically a new combat, everybody roll me initiative again.
All right. 16.
Okay.
6 or oh no, that's 13. I'm sorry. That was a 6.
15.
I got a 20, but not a natural.
And guys, what did you get again?
8.
8. Okay.
20.
You guys are a little luckier because he didn't roll as well this time. Instead of going first, he goes last. Renee, you actually go first.
Hope he ain't okay. You know what? I'm gonna since this is a very stronger battle. This time I'm gonna use my crossbow and use one of the poison darts because I haven't really used it, so it's D6 damage. So I'm gonna see if I can get a hit off first. I got a 17.
Miss.
Well, he's not wearing the armor anymore.
Well, the
He's
armor
probably got a
seems
really
to-
tough hide.
It's hide, yes, exactly. All right. Next, that's gonna be Angra.
I only have like one level 2 spell left, so I don't want to really use it right now. And I have 3 level 1s.
Okay.
Is there anything that I can lift with Mage Hand that I can attack him with?
There are 2 torches right behind him on the wall.
Okay. So, keep using fire. So I guess I'll use Mage Hand to take the torches and set them ablaze on him.
All right. Okay. Let's see here. I'll say it's enough for 2. I'm gonna roll 2d6s, and you do a total of 6 points of fire damage to him. Yeah. Right? So much excitement in the air. Right. And next, Zen.
Oh, how much damage did that do?
He did 6.
Did the fire seem to be do a special amount of damage to
It
him,
actually
or-
doesn't seem to be affecting him that much.
Alright, I'll just. I have 1 turn left of my my fire damage. I'll just continue with. Actually, I'll go lightning. I guess with my punches. That would be a 22 to hit.
All right, that hits.
Okay. That's 8 plus 3, 11 damage to a total of 3 lightning damage.
Okay.
And
So,
the first attack, and the second attack is a 10. Well, actually, it's an 11 because of race guidance. But yeah, that's not gonna change anything.
Tink.
So, yeah, that's my turn.
All right, and last but certainly not least, Gaius.
Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and use my Dagger of Venom.
Oh.
Is that a special weapon?
Yeah, it's his magic weapon he got last week.
Yep.
Magic
So I
item.
need to roll a d20, right?
Yep. You got to rush up and try to stab him.
Are you gonna stab him or you gonna throw it?
Do I get it back if I throw it?
If you pick it up, I mean, after you. Yeah.
Theoretically, if he lives, yeah.
Alright. Alright, I rolled a 14. And then I roll a d10.
Well, what'd you add into your 14? It would be a, if you're throwing it, it's a dex.
I don't have my dex mod is 0.
Well,
if
then
you're stabbing him, be strength.
if you're going to rush forward and stab him, it would be strength.
Yeah, my strength is low too.
We'll add it up.
No, it's a -1 on my dex.
Oh. Well, yeah, unfortunately, you aren't able to penetrate the hide. And it's his turn now. And since you rushed up and tried to stab him, guys, he's actually not going to hit you with the swords, which he just seems to just kind of merge back into his skin somehow, kind of bizarrely. He decides to try and bite you with his rhino face.
Hmm.
Oh.
Right.
All right, guys, your cleric. Ooh, what is your AC, good sir?
My AC is 17.
All right. Well, he got an 18.
Oh.
So, first of all, let's roll some damage. Okay. Take 8 points of damage.
I'm dead.
You're not dead. You're unconscious. And also, you know what? Before you go unconscious, though, roll me a strength check.
Alright.
Just to see if you can.
This is important. Might eat you. Good luck.
I'm gonna use it, Carl. I'm gonna use it.
What'd you get, guys?
What am I gonna do, man?
Alright, I got a 6.
You are grabbed, sir. So your cleric is now dangling in the mouth of the Rhino Man. And back to the top. So Renee, that's the current situation. Your healer is in peril and unconscious and bleeding.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking use it. Sorry, I'm gonna have to use the 9 lives stealer.
Ah, yes.
The Deus Ex Stealer.
Yeah, I have to use it. Fuck it. Oh fucking yeah, fuck yeah! I got 24.
Ooh, okay, so hits him.
You have to roll a d20 if you can get a natural d20.
Then it goes down. Yep. All right, let's see. Hold on. And he does not. So he goes down. All right. Now he seems to fizzle away, and he just becomes a human again. And your cleric is kind of on the ground, unconscious and bleeding.
Is Bob okay? That's what I really want to know.
Bob seems to miraculously be okay. He's very nervous, but he's managed not to be unscathed somehow.
Good. He didn't run away.
No, he didn't actually.
All right. So anyone else have a health potion? I have one, but they're kind of like raider ones. I don't,
Let me see.
I have a potion of good healing. I can give it to Rick.
Okay.
For some of y'all that don't know, my magical weapon is the lives.
President says, can you narrate with NPR voice? This is NPR.
But I have to actually hit you with it. That's the thing.
I use my sword and attack a guy. That's the NPR voice.
So yeah. So
use sword and attack a guy. It's all things considered here on NPR.
Stab him in the asshole.
And in other news.
I was gonna say, hey, souls added to
all
my.
Right, so roll. I guess Rick can roll the 3d8.
Yeah.
And then you heal for that much, which is probably gonna heal you full, but just to be just
D8?
3d8.
38.
The potion.
Alright. You got a 8.
All right, you're back.
He's back.
All right, so let's inspect this body and see if there's any good loot on it.
All right. Now, as you guys are looking, you see this gentleman did not have any gold. However, you recognize that his armor seems to be magical, that whoever wears it adds +1 to their AC. And the two long swords appear to be normal long swords. However, you notice, upon rolling appraisal checks...
All right. That's a 15 plus.
Appraisal check?
Appraisal. I don't have any appraisal. I don't think.
I
Where's my appraisal? I don't have it written down.
I have +10.
It's just a 15.
I got a 15.
All right. Well, you notice that...
my appraisal is 25.
Oh, okay. You absolutely know this, guys. That these have been magically enhanced too. They are masterwork lawn swords. They are +5 weapons. However, they also, when activated 1 time per day, can have a brief fire spell which does 1d6 fire damage as well.
Ooh. I think who'd use the longsword here?
Me.
Yeah, Nick probably would, more than anybody.
Yeah.
But Rick, what kind of person? You're gonna be like a ranged cleric, or you're gonna be like a heavy armor up front cleric? I'm curious.
I want to be a ranged cleric.
Okay, so then, yeah, that'd be better for Nick then.
Yeah.
Now, there's also a masterwork crossbow as well that does the same damage. So...
Firewood.
I'll take the crossbow.
Okay, so remember then, it just basically is a normal crossbow, but 1 time per day it does an extra d6 fire damage.
Okay.
Is that a +5 one you said?
Yep, it's a +5 weapon.
Very nice, very nice. The armor, do they praise it? See what kind of special magic it has or whatever?
Sure. Roll me knowledge arcana, or I guess they can get spellcraft checks.
Bankai,
Bankai spellcraft check maybe, or...
Yeah, I rolled like a 2, so.
Arcana is a 10, and I rolled 11, so that's like, what, 21?
21, yeah.
All right. Basically, you know that in some ancient forms of this particular area with Tudor, there are certain types of magic known as the Rhino Enhancer, which temporarily grants the strength and infuses it in the armor by encasing it with elements of rhino hide, which is why it adds +1 AC.
This one, I think probably Rick would probably benefit from that most.
Can I wear that kind of stuff?
Is it heavy armor?
It is heavy armor.
Rick, you can wear heavy armor as a cleric, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't believe so.
No?
That would interfere with his spell casting.
Oh, would it? Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
None of us can really wear it, can we?
There's also a helmet,
Uh-huh.
and the helmet seems to be infused with the same properties. If anybody can wear a helmet.
Another +1?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Your head will be protected.
I know, but I can't wear armor, or else I'll lose a bunch. I'll end up losing AC if I
But
wear
you-
armor.
You look cool though.
That's true. That's true. Now I'll pass on the armor. I mean, we'll take it just because it'll probably sell for a shit ton.
Well, I'll also, if you notice too, that possibly the rhino horn on the chest could be used as a stabbing weapon or a punching weapon.
Okay, what kind of punching weapon? How good of a punching weapon?
Well, it would be a +10 punching weapon.
Yeah, since I like to punch things, I will take that. Plus 10?
+10. And that would be a D8 damage.
So is it like, what kind of weapon is it? I'm confused.
It is a magical piercing weapon.
What does it look like? It's like a rhino horn on I can put on a gauntlet or something? Like, how does it work?
You could probably fuse it to your gauntlet if you wanted to. I mean, you'd have to obviously do some masterwork crafting. Maybe craft armor to make yourself maybe some kind of punching weapon, but if you can get a strength check to pull it off, you might be able to do that.
Oh yeah, I'll do a strength check to try to get that.
All right,
Do it now or later, you mean?
I do it now if you want to take it with you. You got to get out of here, right?
Alright, here we go. It's 9 plus 4, 13.
You managed to rip it off, but it appears to damage it a little bit. It is now a +8 stabbing weapon.
Shit. Does anybody have mending as a spell?
probably.
Wait, I do.
Ah.
Yes. Do me a favor and mend this for me.
And I was wondering when I was going to use that spell. Yeah, transmutation.
Please
Makes
mend this for me, sure.
Minor
Please
repairs on a large. Let me just check it out.
Does he just automatically do it, or does he have to roll for it?
I believe he can do it.
Let's see.
Is that like a basic spell? I think he can pull it off.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's one of those things where you can't like do anything like really crazy to make
Oh, it says here. It says saving throw will negate, but I'm not doing it on a. Just doing it on an object.
Yeah.
Well, basically roll for it and see how well you do, and we'll see how well you craft it.
It says here restoring 1d4 hit points to the object.
Basically, it has points to it. So yeah, just roll for it, see how well you do.
So what I roll, a d4?
Yep.
A 4.
All right,
Yeah.
it is fully fixed.
Sweet.
Okay.
So I'll just, I guess, tie it to my gloves. I guess. How it works.
All right, you can do it that way. However, it would still be a -2 a penalty because it's kind of hasn't really been makeshift into a weapon yet.
Oh,
So,
okay. So I have to like actually craft it into a weapon before I can wear it properly.
hmm
Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, it's a +8, right? So that would
Yep.
mean +8 plus my attack bonus, or.
Yeah, +8 plus your attack bonus, correct.
Oh, so that's better. That's still better than what I have now. So yeah, that gives me +3 more than I have. So yeah.
There you go.
It's just called. What is it called? So you write it down.
Just call it Rhino Hide Armor. Rhino Horn Enhanced.
Rhino horn. That's awesome. All right, so that's gonna make my punch even better. That's
I had
possible.
to give Earl something because he kept finding everything that wasn't working. So there you go.
I didn't mind it.
There. No, you did. You were a little
My
sad.
character's ridiculous right now, so it's like I don't care.
All right. Now,
So someone take the helmet and the armor. So we get, I mean, if worst comes to worst, we'll sell it. It's like it's a magic weapon. So just we'll put it in the bag of holding. Let's just say Rick gets the armor and Nick gets the helmet. Let's just say that.
all right. Now, as this
You gotta
combat
write it down.
was going on, you don't even need to roll perception for this because in the cell immediately to your left are about 20 maidens ranging from the age between 10 and 25. Will all appear to be in a disheveled appearance, but they all are wide awake now and kind of staring at you in confusion.
I get naked. No, just kidding.
Ah,
I'm kidding. No, one last thing I want to ask though is did the Baelit disappear when the guy died? How does that work?
the bailiff's still there.
I'll take it just because I'll give it back to Prothos for like investigation.
No, I'm out. I'm out. Later.
Well, actually, technically,
Listen, if the
Guys,
thing isn't, my character doesn't know this.
Guys,
If the character
techni-
doesn't know.
technically, this has already happened, Rick, because somebody else in your party, Hero, actually took a Baelit as well.
Yes.
Yep.
Ow.
I'll
So-
take the Baelit. My character knows nothing about these things.
Oh
That
man,
was a gift.
Color of the Baelit, it's like there's the orange one. What did you say, color?
it is an orange. Actually, it is a green. It was a green Baelit.
I'll take a Zorro, man. You gotta take it, yeah. I'll take the green Baelit, yeah. I don't like wear it around my neck or anything, but just put
This isn't gonna end well.
No, it will not.
I'm just gonna give it to Prothos to investigate.
It's a long. Hey, it might be a long way back to Prothos' castle.
That's true. I'll take it.
All right, fine. It's fine.
We'll
You know
take
how you know how this works. Nobody else does either.
My
Um,
character knows nothing of these things. So.
I know your knowledge of everything is like nothing.
Yeah, it's terrible.
He hits things and knows nothing. That's his character.
You know nothing.
Jon Snow, yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll free the ladies or whatever.
All right. How do you? Does somebody? This appears to be locked. Anybody can unlock a door, or
Are there
maybe try?
keys around, or like on the wall? Or keys?
Yeah. It looks like there are keys next to the chair where the corpse of Hillman is now.
All right. I'll take, I guess, the keys, and I'll just make sure to tell the girls, listen, don't be too loud on the way out. We're trying to be stealthy here. If you
Who
make
are
a
you?
noise- We're here to help you. All right.
Oh, well, that's what some people said before, and then we ended up here. One of the maidens is kind of standing up for everybody. She's got her hands folded. How can we trust you?
Why would I just kill the guard if I was here to hurt you?
Maybe you're just going to take us somewhere else to be used for whatever your tribe wants to use us for, your people.
You're free to go wherever you want after you leave this castle. But just make sure you don't make a ruckus. That'll get us in trouble or get us caught. We're here to free you guys. That was the whole point of us being here.
I want to believe you, good sir, but do you have anything you could show me to prove that you're from my area?
I show my penis. No, wait. No. What? No. I'm sorry.
It's almost me.
All right. No. So what did she say? I'm sorry. Show her what?
Show me some proof that you're who you're working for.
We got a letter, Zoro. Come on.
Yeah, we have Prothos's something doing like the emerald. The Prothos is
Did you show it to me?
Yeah, I showed the emerald without actually. I'm keeping it close to me. I don't want to take that damn emerald, but I'm gonna show it to her.
All right, I recognize that you at least got it from somebody, and I suppose that we'd fare better out there than in this dungeon. Yes, please, we'll go with you, and I'll tell everyone to be quiet. So, girls, be quiet.
Just follow us. We know the way out. Just be very quiet.
So, all right, you temporarily with your party have 20 maidens with you, walking up the stairs, and
all right. I turn to Bob. I'm like, Bob, we're almost there. This is the finish line.
sir, I don't think I could talk my way out of this one.
If I were you, what I would do is escape from these lands. Escape from these lands as far as you can go. I mean, maybe you can go to Prothos, give some information to Prothos, and he might actually give you some stuff. He might reward you.
Well,
You tell him what you did for us and what we did, and I'll put in a good word for you, and maybe you'll have some good standing within our kingdom.
Well, I will head back to Prothos' kingdom, and I will hope to meet you there, and I will owe my life to you, because I have no home here now.
Speaking of
It
which,
could be worse. Could be worse.
Yeah, things are getting pretty weird here, I agree.
Yeah. So, all right. So I don't want them to leave yet. We'll go out together.
All right, so you guys are back in the main hallway. Those two guards are still there. Is there anything you want to do before you approach
shit.
out? Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they're facing away from us, right? So
The one was the other guy's looking directly at the other guy, so he'll see you.
we can maybe pretend like there's a commotion going on and draw them in and then try to take them out. Does that sound good? I'm asking everyone. I have no idea what we're doing here.
we can always.
You know, drawing them in seems like a good idea so they're farther away from going to tell their superiors that we're here. So you can kind of jump them when they turn the corner or something. Or we can shoot arrows at them from a distance again. That's good. I'll leave it up to Rick. You know, I haven't asked you, Rick. What do you want to do?
Yeah,
I'll leave it to you.
because I'm not.
Okay. I think we should try to draw them to us.
Okay.
Draw them to us. That way we can keep the situation contained.
Okay. All right.
All right, so what exactly do you do to attempt to draw them?
Next, Bob, what would be the best way to draw these guards away from their posts?
Bob,
Uh, well,
with no weapons.
I guess I could pretend like I'm hurt and I need help, possibly.
That could work. That could work. Okay, so we're waiting right around the corner. The second they come and they're on the corner, I'm going to try to grab one, and then you guys can attack the other one.
Guys, please come down here. I need your help. I fell. I fell. I need your help, please.
It'll be more convincing if I do this and I break another finger.
No. And okay, that little bit of fear kind of puts them over the edge, and the guards do come down. They come slightly down the staircase there, and they turn a corner. And what do you do?
All right, I'm gonna grab one, give him a little rear naked choke.
Strength check.
Renee, do the same thing to the other one. Renee, do the same thing to the other one.
All right, strength checks, guys. Strength
Those
checks.
are our two melee fighters.
Okay, I'll do a straight check.
All right, strength check, guys.
That's not great. That's a 12.
All right, he's gonna try to roll against that.
I got a 15.
All right, okay, you're good, Nick. And he got a 6. You guys have them in a stranglehold. Just gotta like choke them to unconsciousness, basically.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think we should kill them necessarily, or should we? They've seen our faces.
It's up to you.
Uh,
I go for the kill.
That's the next.
All right, Nick snaps his
Yeah.
neck.
yeah. I'm chaotic neutral. I can do it.
All
I
right,
snap his neck.
snaps his neck. Okay, they kind of roll down the steps past the
Actually,
lady.
lawful neutral. Shit.
Actually, I'm chaotic.
Too late.
I'm lawful neutral. I think that's okay.
Well, you say it,
They're about,
Rob.
they're about to kill these women. This is a good cause.
Well,
Alright.
you're neutral in this situation, so that doing something like that ain't too much of a
Yeah,
problem.
they knew our faces. We don't want them knowing our faces, so snap their necks. Yeah, that's smart.
All right.
And then I check for gold, because
All
that's
right.
what.
Actually, one guy has 5, the other has 3.
Yeah, 2 each. Let's do it. Split it up.
Fine.
2 more gold, baby.
Yeah. 2 money. 2 berries.
All
2 double dollars. Zenny.
right, so yeah, we'll make our way. Do I remember if there's any other guards up ahead? I
There
forgot.
was nothing when you came down.
Okay.
All right, once we make it to the, well, actually, what are you ladies gonna do once you leave here? They might just come back for you. I think it'd be best if you go with Bob. He can escort you to back to Prothos, where you can find sanctuary.
Well, weren't you sent to save us yourselves?
Yes, but I feel like we should probably take care of the Grey Wizard while we're here.
So,
Uh,
may I speak with Zen real quick?
Sure.
All right. Here's the idea I got. Since they are maidens, why not have them service our castle?
Service our castle?
Yeah, we need somebody to
What kind of services are you looking for?
somebody to clean it up. I mean,
Okay, that's something else in mind, but if that's what you think.
I'm not sure,
well,
but
true.
I would-
They can hear this, right?
They can't hear it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's up to you guys, because at this point, actually, you know what? Give me general knowledge checks.
fine.
15. Natural.
13.
right.
16.
Based upon what you know, most of these people's families and homes would have been destroyed, so they don't really have anything to go back to within their local lands. So it's not the worst.
How many
idea.
women are there?
There are 20, and you know what? Hold on, just to
Our
make things.
state's pretty large.
It is pretty large, and just to make things interesting for you,
Actually, I
there
don't think we
are.
should put them in servitude, but we should, if we have a castle,
We should employ them.
we should
That's what I was talking about.
we should send them to the castle for safekeeping until we resolve the situation.
Is the castle like built yet? It probably should, by this point should be, right? It's been a while. But
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
been
know.
about a week or so, so it's probably well under construction. And you know, if you go to Prothos, he'll probably have some place to help him. That's what he wanted.
Well,
Okay,
I thought of it as
So we should have them go to Prothos and have him take care of them in the meantime. But when the construction is fully built, then they can start, working there. Once we get back,
Well, we'll
right? Because we need people to take care of it. We have like a fucking mansion. I rolled an extra 20 on the size of it, so it's pretty nice size.
yeah. Really, I guess never
well,
been-
then you'll have 20 female servants. I mean, it's not the worst thing.
It works out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
So, hey, as long as Cersei don't mess them all up, man, that's all we have to
She's not allowed in the guild house, all right?
say.
All right.
Not in the main home.
Our guys, our name of our group is the Boar Slayers. Just like,
Oh yeah, this is the Boar Slayers. Yeah.
You know, we do that. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, yeah, so I tell them that, I guess then, right? That sounds good.
All right, the oldest one kind of nods her
What's
head,
the
and
employment rate? I don't know what the employment was. How much will we pay them?
I'm sure how we could work that out later. Honestly, if you just give us home and food and a way to educate our women and help us find husbands for them in time, then that's all we can require of you for now.
All right, so I guess we'll send them back to Prothos, and Prothos should know that these women are the ones that fleed, since there's so many of them, right? Or the ones that were captured. Or
And Bob says that, I'll take them down the passageway that you entered before through the mines, and that
or we can just go back, guys. I mean, our mission here was just to free these girls.
I think we're not ready for the gray one. We should go back.
No, yeah, I'm low on spells.
Right, but
No,
once you rest, you can get them back.
Yeah, we'll get them back, and then I can go after.
But what about the farmer guy? We're supposed to take his animals and stuff, right? Once we help him out with this. Remember him and his daughter? His daughter's
His daughter's cursed by the Gray Man. It's true. Uh oh. Uh oh.
so.
Some Dragon Age shit right there.
Listen, I mean, we can always come back, but
I think it's gonna be a worse situation if we come back. Double the guards, all that type of mess.
yeah, I mean, the time to strike would be now, considering that their forces are diminished. They'll have time to recover after this. It might be best to send the girls back with Bob.
I don't trust Bob, but, you know.
Bob, if you fucking do anything to these girls, I swear to God, I'll murder you and your family.
Hands off, man.
I'm just saying, Bob. I'm just saying, Bob. Can I get an oath, a loyalty to Bob? Can I see if he's telling the truth? Like he's gonna take care of these girls without doing anything suspicious?
Sense motive.
All right, I'm gonna sense his motive because Bob's motives. That's an 18.
You trust him to try and escort the girls home safely, though the details of that could vary depending on Bob's mood.
Keep in mind, Bob, you'll be in really good standing if you go to Prothos until, and I'll give you a written note saying, a letter of recommendation from us with our seal, the Boar Hunter seal, saying that you're good. You helped us out in this. So if you deviate from that, there's going to be problems, Bob.
I understand. I understand. I owe my life to you. I appreciate it all. I will do my very best. It's a lot of women to handle, though. I lost my wife, so 20 is a lot.
Don't handle them
At all? I gotcha. Understand. Understand.
Don't handle them, Bob.
Understand.
All right, there are employees. You understand?
Women getting you come strange ways where you're from, but I like it. I like it.
I better leave, Bob.
All right, so Bob just kind of quietly moves out, looks back and forth, doesn't seem to see anything, and the women one by one slowly go out and they're gone from view.
All right, so I talked to the other guys. I'm like, listen, we should probably go back into the farm and rest there, get all our stuff back, heal up, get our spells back, and then we can figure out what we're gonna do. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if that trick is gonna work again through the back way. A second time, but we'll have to figure it out, I guess.
Right.
All right.
What do
So you
think?
guys are gonna
I'm
sneak
still
back?
thinking, like, I don't know. All right, yeah, I guess we'll go back. We'll figure it out in the morning.
I mean,
All right.
We go to a different approach.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll say you guys managed to get out, and it looks like people are still passed out. You'll be able to move pretty closely without anybody noticing anything, and you actually managed to get almost to the trap door when you hear this loud, booming voice crying out from the sky, "Where are they?"
Oh,
And
shit.
then, out of nowhere, it seems, this large, looming figure pounces in front of you. And he appears to be a large man adorned in purple, wielding a great sword. Everybody roll me knowledge ability.
God damn it. I got so 8.
I got what I wanted this guys.
I got no abilities, man.
Ability
Well, I'm full health, but still.
18.
All right.
I got 23.
I got 32.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys both automatically recognize this guy as Lord Boris Thalgood. Who dares steal my sacrifices?
They got away safely, right?
They're gone, yeah.
Okay.
Also, you should just watch so he sees us in general.
It's just this one person,
Just this one guy.
and it's like a hallway, kind of like this is with the ladder, right?
Oh, you guys are kind
Before
of
the ladder.
out. You guys are kind of out in the courtyard now, like right near the trapdoor.
Okay, so. Fuck you.
Wait.
Me?
Wait. Let me do it diplomatically.
Okay.
We don't know what you're talking about. We're just mercenaries for hire. We just came by and see you, and we ran into you.
Roll me diplomacy check for that.
All right.
Or bluff.
To help him out, I show him I show him the paper that we got from the guard when we came in, when we first came into the town, like that letter of recommendation from the guy beat up,
You gonna let me? I got it.
to like vouch for what he's saying.
All right. What'd you guys get?
Oh, my bluff is 19.
Oh, I can roll too. Sweet. What is it? What kind of roll?
Bluff or diplomacy, whichever one you think will do better.
I'm better in diplomacy.
Bluff,
I have a 14.
That would be a 21.
All
I
right.
have what's my modifier? I have a 19 for diplomacy.
I got a 20.
All right. He still seems really angry, but he does seem to kind of be willing to listen. Go on, mercenaries.
Well, the thing is, we came over here to try to talk to the head honcho to get a job in terms of, making
That would
some
be
money.
I.
But we heard some commotion going on in this general direction.
And you wish to join the cause.
When we got here, we actually found people dead, people knocked out, and
Invaders.
yeah,
Treachery.
something.
Who
we
stole
saw
my
them-
wires? Did you see them with your own
We
eyes?
saw them go. We saw them go in that direction. I pointed in the opposite direction where they ran off into.
Ah, that would be... And then, out of nowhere, there's this shink sound, and Boris Falgood's head is removed from his body, and you hear this whisper, pathetic. And out of the shadows comes a figure that you recognize then, and it is dear old Dad. And he says, hello, son.
We're getting into this now. Okay.
And now, he just says, it's delightful to see you again. What are you doing here?
I didn't think I'd see you this soon.
Oh, I assure you, it won't be much longer. I don't know if you're aware, but I like to take on many shapes. And since this fool isn't working with my particular plans, I decided to take matters into my own hands and finish you off now. And before you...
You were always doing things on your own, having fun, and not really caring the consequences for what you've done. Why would you join up with these people now? For what purpose?
That's for you to find out. And this man, who has a human form that you vaguely recognize, begins to shift and change, and he forms into this large, insect-like creature. And then, out of the shadows, a man in gray comes up. Ah, you fool. Interfering with my plans? You weren't supposed to kill him yet? You betrayed me at last. Your time is ending. Friends, come fight with me. And at the same time, your father says, son, we can put our differences aside if you help me eliminate this gray wizard. And that's the game.
That's it?
I'm the dip.
You bastard.
I pulled a little Dragon Age choice for you there.
You did. You did.
So
You
think
did.
about that one.
I'll be thinking about this for a week now. Thanks.
All
Always
right.
until we play again.
That was some pretty good role-playing, guys. Everybody gets 100 XP.
Yay.
What was the point for fighting? What was the point for fighting the one guy?
What was that?
The prisoner. We didn't.
Oh, we didn't get XP for that? Is it? Oh, did we yet?
Yeah, you did.
No, we didn't.
I think we did.
Yeah, I gave you 200 each for that one. For Hillman? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought so.
But yeah,
So 100 XP, you said?
yeah, 100 extra for all the role-playing and stuff.
Ooh.
Now, when we continue the game back, is everybody going to have everything, or is it going to be like,
Nope.
No, that's not how it works.
You didn't rest.
gosh,
Boy.
But remember this. You're gonna have a strong ally either way in the fight. So there you go.
that's true.
Who would be our strong? Ally?
Maybe.
Earl's father.
Maybe.
Maybe you don't know much about the Gray Man.
And you don't know
Hey,
about
hey,
I'll have this help.
Hey! Like King of Lightning here, man. We don't dip. Let's just dip. best we can.
He's like next, like third choice. We get the fuck out.
There are options. Let's just say
Which
that.
hey, is
There are
an
options.
option. They could. That's true. That's an option.
Dip.
So best chapter endings, Earl, so far.
That was a good one. That was like a telltale cliffhanger kind of
Hey.
deal.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good session.
Good.
Sure.
Well, hey, yeah. So that's pretty much the game, guys, and well, I guess we can try for next Saturday night if you guys want.
Yeah, I have a job interview on Monday, but I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah.
free.
What about another game Tuesday like we did last week, or is that not okay? Or should we just wait for Saturday? Like Tuesday night, maybe?
Maybe. I have
Is
to
that
find
is that
out.
okay? Is that an okay night for everyone, or no?
Well, my days are, so I can only come on Tuesdays in the morning. Oh,
I could try, but it's always possible. Like if Tuesday doesn't work out, we can do Saturday, and maybe
Right.
Hero or George will jump in, or I know
Yeah.
Starkweather might be interested. I think
yeah, I know. We almost got started with it.
That's true.
possibly.
Well, we'll see what happens if if
But
Anthony
honestly,
Tuesday.
if you've got like the 3 or 4 of you guys, games are possible. So at least mostly Rick, it's really important if you show up at this point. Right?
I'm looking if we save Rick, man.
Because I assure you, at this point, I'm gonna stop being as nice, and
Yeah, I feel like eventually there's gonna be like a difficulty spike at some point where it's gonna get crazy.
well, you're already like level 4, Zoro, right? So
Yeah.
You're level
Yeah.
4. I'm about to turn level 3.
and actually, Rick, did you level yet? Or you got to be close.
No, I'm 800 points away.
All right, so next game you'll definitely level
For sure.
Like 400.
if you live.
Hey, I had to save Rick during that.
Yeah, Rick was about to die there.
Yeah, Rick.
Rick's like, I'm gonna poison him. Like, oh shit.
That's the thing, Rick. I like what you try to do, but you gotta stay back, especially when you're that low level. You are the doctor, man. You hang back.
Nothing that turn. There was nothing that I could do. Else I would
Crossbow, man.
Sometimes that'll happen.
defend.
Crossbow it.
Yeah.
Can you just defend?
You have that like that changing. What's it called? The channeling thing.
Yeah, channel.
Where you
Everybody
can like hurt undead creatures.
That's the best thing you got, man, for combat.
That's the best attack.
Well,
Yeah.
it is, but we haven't been fighting any undead from. Well, if he was back in the
Not only
beginning,
does it hurt undead creatures, or like, is it only undead? Would the God Hand or the those guys count as undead, or how does that work?
I don't know. I'm gonna count more demonic because the undead was like how we fought those zombies and those plant-looking zombies.
Yeah, I guess that'd be more demonic, but would that do damage too? Like if Rick did the channeling during the fight we had, would that have hurt the enemy?
No, well, not if because he wasn't undead.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
not
that's
only well, if you do fight undead, not only does it hurt the enemy, but it heals everyone. So it's like super OP.
Exactly.
But one of the good things I can do is if I go to the next level, right? I can do favored enemy. I don't know. I already did it. No, if I do another favorite enemy way later, I might use humanoids, monsters.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I feel like we run into a lot of demonic shit.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, because we only ran into zombies like way earlier, so that would have helped really if Rick was there during the time.
It's mostly been demons and outsiders and undead.
And
Pretty
apostles.
common stuff.
Pretty
And,
much.
well, apostles would be a form of outsider, yeah, or an apparition. Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, man, good games. But it's getting kind of late though, so I think I'm gonna head off.
All right. Well, we'll see you later. For the people watching, yeah, that was a game of Pathfinder. Hope you guys liked it. Let us know if you want to see more, and we'll probably just upload it here, or maybe we'll do different channels. Whatever. We'll figure it out.
All right. Later, guys.
All right. See you guys.
Is